Show as we are now midweek through the week. Yes, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time for us to explore the wonders of our culinary world. And so today we focus on the delectable masala steak sandwich. Chef Clem asked you on social media to vote for your favorite spot to chow one, and he paid them a visit. So later on in the show, we'll show you all how it went down. And we've got our very good friends from Good Hope FM. A very good morning.
Morning.
Good to see everybody. We'll be connecting with them throughout this morning as we bring you all of the feel-good vibes. Let's say hello to the rest of the team. Morning, guys.
Morning, Kat. Listen, we are excited to have Good Hope FM in the studio with us today. And of course, we're going to be bringing you loads of entertainment between now and 9 o'clock. But it's time for us to connect with you on social media. And this morning's question is a foodie one. We want you to tell us, what's your ultimate sandwich? What would you put on it? What would you put in it? What would you call it? Let us know. Send us a voice note. Our number is 063 408 8863. We would love to hear all of those culinary combinations. You can certainly let us know. Well, I think it's not fair for me to just hog the screen. How about I say good morning to our very own Ewan Strydom.
Good morning, South Africa. It is indeed a feel-good Wednesday. Starting off with your news headlines very quickly. Starting off with national news, telecommunications company Telkom has informed its shareholders in a statement on the JSE's communication website that it is to begin a layoff process, which could affect some 15% of its employees. The company says all its business units and subsidiaries will be affected by the Section 189 restructuring process. The aim is to ensure the sustainability of the group. Telkom says it has started a consultation process with the support of its board in an attempt to navigate the current economic conditions and the migration to new technologies. Then the authorities in Limpopo have activated a police diving team to search a river for persons who may have been swept away after a tragic accident near the Hendrik Verwoerd tunnel outside Louis Trichardt, in which 20 people died. A bus and a cash-in-transit van collided head-on the N1 highway yesterday. Provincial Transport Department spokesperson Tidimalo Chuene says that the bus overturned and rolled into a river after the collision. Apart from the 20 people killed, 10 others were seriously injured and 51 sustained minor injuries. The injured were taken to various hospitals. Making international news headlines this morning, Rwanda will prioritize education institutions in its plan to roll out low-cost internet delivered by Starlink, an internet initiative owned by SpaceX, a company founded by US billionaire Elon Musk. Hundreds of schools in Rwanda will be connected next month in a pilot, said Paula Ingabire, the country's Minister of ICT and Innovation. She added, and I quote, "We are going to start with some 500 schools." Starlink operates more than 3,000 small satellites in low Earth orbit. They can deliver internet speeds of up to 200 megabits per second. And the head of the United Nations Humanitarian Affairs, Martin Griffiths, has announced that the Syrian president had agreed to open 2 more border crossings to allow aid through from Turkey. The border posts will remain open for at least 3 months. The official death toll following the earthquakes in Syria and Turkey is presently 37,000 and is expected to rise significantly. Meanwhile, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has welcomed the decision to open more border posts. The UN is ready to deliver humanitarian aid to areas not controlled by the Syrian government. And on a lighter note this morning, the Karoo Donkey Sanctuary at Plettenberg Bay has become Africa's first equine sanctuary to be certified by the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. Certification means that the Donkey Sanctuary is providing humane care of all animals in its care, and the public and donors recognize it as an exceptional animal rescue organization. Tracy Hansen, the Global Federation's program director based in the US, said the sanctuary was also making a huge impact regarding their rescue elsewhere in Africa by exposing the gruesome donkey skins trade to China, ensuring the closure of Africa's largest donkey slaughterhouse, and helping to impose a ban on the skins trade in Tanzania. To date, it has provided a safe haven for some 300 donkeys and 50-plus rescued horses, granting them the freedom to live out the rest of their lives in peace and sanctuary. It is also an oasis to other rescued farm animals, including pigs, goats, sheep, ducks, peacocks, turkeys, and geese. Definitely some happy animals. That's your news headlines for 6 o'clock. We'll be back just at 7 o'clock.
Well, time to take a quick look at what's happening in the world of sports, starting off with footballing news, where the Champions League returned with a bang as Bayern Munich snatched a 1-0 first leg lead over PSG. Now, simultaneously, Milan secured a 1-0 first leg lead of their own, this against Tottenham Hotspur. Bayern Munich took the lead in Paris just after half-time this break, with Kingsley Coman slotting home. The hosts thought they had levelled matters in the dying stages, only for VAR to rule them out, as Kylian Mbappe's strike was ruled to be offside. In Milan, it was a 7th-minute goal from Brahim Diaz that separated the two sides, and the final ball was consistently missing for Spurs as they tried to get back into the game, but will now head back to North London trailing their Italian opponent. In cricket news, defending champions Australia took a step closer to the semi-finals of the Women's T20 World Cup with an 8-wicket win over Bangladesh. Now, chasing 108 in Gqeberha, they won with 10 balls to spare, with captain Meg Lanning hitting an unbeaten 48 after opener Alyssa Healy made 37. Now, Bangladesh made 107 for 7, with Nigar Sultana Jyoti scoring 57, while the returning Georgia Wareham claimed 3 for 20. Australia go top of Group 1, while Bangladesh sit 4th after 2 losses. Now, sadly, even though South Africa qualified for the FIH Hockey Men's Pro League, the South African Hockey Association has decided not to join for the 2023-2024 season. SA had qualified for the competition by winning the Nations Cup in Potchefstroom last year. And in a statement posted on the FIH website, the South African Hockey Association says it will, however, look into joining the league at some point in the future should their men's and women's teams qualify. SA will now be replaced by Ireland. And then finally, in sporting news, in Formula One, more specifically, Ferrari unveiled their SF23 car for the upcoming Formula One season at their Maranello headquarters, with the Scuderia gunning for the Red Bull and world champion Max Verstappen. Now, the iconic Italian outfit finished second in the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships last time out after an error-strewn campaign, way behind Red Bull, whose top driver Verstappen comfortably retained his title. Now, a Ferrari driver hasn't won the championship since Kimi Raikkonen did so back in 2007, and the most recent Constructors' title came the following year. Well, that's it for the world of sports, and right now let's take a look at what's happening in the weather, and Zoe's got the latest.
Thank you, Kat. And the SA Weather Service forecasts that the current heavy rainfall in parts of the country will persist. Now, the government yesterday declared a national state of disaster after receiving multiple reports of flooded homes, vehicles washed away, as well as overflowing dams and sewage facilities in many parts of the country. The floods have affected parts of Mpumalanga, the Eastern Cape, Gauteng, KwaZulu-Natal, Limpopo, the Northern Cape, and Northwest. Forecaster Lohlolo Tobela explained that the La Nina season was responsible for the above normal rainfall in most parts of the summer rainfall areas. Meanwhile, the Weather Service has issued an orange level 5 warning for disruptive rainfall over the eastern parts of the Northwest and the Free State, and a yellow level 2 warning for disruptive rainfall over the central parts of Northwest, the Free State, and southern Gauteng. Over the eastern parts of the Eastern Cape, severe thunderstorms can be expected. And first up, for your sunrise update for this morning, we have Frans from Spring, who captured this beautiful sky full of fluffy clouds. Then Clive Lambert in Durban sent us this happy sky filled with bright pinks. Vanessa in Centurion shared this vibrant orange sunrise photo with us before she is off to work. And last up, we have Michelle in KwaZulu-Natal showcasing this perfect view from her balcony overlooking the gorgeous tones in the sky. Look at that. Well, if you have a sunrise view to share with us, our WhatsApp line's on your screen. It's 063 408 8873. 63. Now, if you are in Polokwane, your low is 17, your high 26. If you're in Mbombela, a low of 19 and a high of 27 can be expected. Pretoria 17.28, Johannesburg 16.24. If you're in Mahikeng, thunder showers with a low of 18, a high of 28. Klerksdorp 18.26. Kimberley 18.30. If you're in Bloemfontein, 17 is your low, 27 your high. Richards Bay 24 with a high of 33. Pietermaritzburg 19, reaching a high of 30. Durban 23 with a high of 30, Mthatha 19 with a high of 29, East London 20 reaching a high of 24, Cradock 17, 32, Gqeberha rainy conditions, a low of 19, a high of 22, George 18, 23, Cape Town 19, 24, Worcester 17 with a high of 30, Sutherland 12, 29, and Uppington 19 low, 27 degrees, 37 degrees Celsius. That is your high for today. Well, that is where I leave your weather for now. We'll bring you another update shortly after 7.
Thanks very much, Zoe. Have a look at where I am right now, hanging out behind the scenes just to give you a bit of a taste of what's going on. It's chaos. It's chaos everywhere, but we keep it calm on camera for you. Look at that. Check it out. We're hanging out with the Good Hope FM's Big Breakfast. What's up? Stan, that's good to see you guys. Are you what? Talk about New Year, new me. This is
new everything. Yeah.
New everything. And we'll find out exactly what's been happening at Good Hope FM very shortly. Stick around to your Feel Good Breakfast show. We'll be right back.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show on this Wednesday morning, as today we welcome the Big Breakfast team from Cape Town's leading music and lifestyle radio station, Good Hope FM. Now, they recently celebrated World Radio Day by unveiling their new brand identity, sporting a fresh new logo, bold new colors, and a tagline that is befitting of the station that has connected with Cape Town listeners since 1965. Take your mind all the way back there. Now, radio host Stan Mars, radio presenter Dalen Oliver, and news presenter Natalie Malchas are joining us today to share their excitement around this radio revamp, as well as we're joined by marketing manager from Good Hope FM, Siwela Sebola, as well as Good Hope FM's business manager, JD Mostert. Let's give them all a big South African and Expresso welcome. Celebrate and jubilate. Are we on radio as well, by the way?
Yeah, we're live on air.
This is
Two
amazing.
Mediums Radio meets TV, TV meets radio.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Kat.
Great to see you guys here.
been a while.
How's the new year started off for you guys? Clearly.
I feel like you announced the whole rugby team first of all. It's a whole rugby team. The starting 15 is here.
Can you tell the excitement? We're going to the World Cup of rugby. Tell me about this, the need, I guess you would say, for this overhaul of the brand and where the idea came from. Dalen, you want to take up that
we Cape Town's original, man. We've always been edgy. Just looking at the logo, a lot of feedback from our lovely listeners. I know you're looking at the cat going, oh my word, it looks like Pac-Man. What is happening?
No, I was actually looking at it. That looks like half of your head.
Yes, I know. It's just putting it over here. Our listeners have come. Look, they've roasted us. They've had lots of fun with it, which is fine.
And love.
And love. We've always been at the edge of love and comedy and fun and entertainment and lifestyle. So
Yes.
if you look at it, right, the landscape, just in terms of Cape Town's original, half the radio stations in the mother city should be thanking us, because a lot of our talent is there. I won't mention names. You've got some of your presenters that are here that started at Good Hope. I won't mention names. It rhymes with wasty. I won't mention names. I won't mention names. But you know what I mean? So,
Shots fired!
yeah, no, we're there. We're the breeding ground for talent, bro.
Absolutely, and we've loved being a part of your journey as well, as long as we have been privileged enough to do so. So, tell me about some of the changes that one can expect if you are going to be going to the studios at the SABC and you walk into Good Hope FM studios there. Are there any physical changes that have gone around?
So far, not yet, but we're in process of actually, changing how the studio is going to look. So this beautiful logo is going to be the first thing that you see. When you go inside the studio, you're going to be greeted with all these beautiful, bold, and bright colors. And I think, everyone's going to be excited whenever they're invited to come to the studio.
Yeah, exactly. And it's meant to enhance that experience
Yes, of
that you
course.
get from Good Hope FM. And so, JD, what can people expect from an enhanced Good Hope FM experience?
Yeah, so it's a combination of everything that both Suella and Dalen has mentioned already, but basically it's about being authentic and true to our audience, our community, and who we represent. We're basically the amplifier of the voice of our specific audience, and being Cape Town's original. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of new things lined up from a digital point of view, from an eventing point of view, always the front runner in music, so it's all great, exciting stuff, as has been.
Yeah. Stan, what's happening on Friday? There's something really, really big happening on Friday that you're going to be bringing people together and celebrating with, right?
So being Cape Town's original, we're at Good Hope FM. We are known as the party station. That's what we do. You've been there.
Yeah, of course.
You've been there.
Multiple
So this
times.
is what we're
Yeah.
doing Friday night. We're having a massive, massive jaw. It's going to be a Cape Town jaw at Hanover Street. Good Hope FM broadcasting live. We've got the top DJs, top guys, top comics, top fitness people, top management.
He's like, where did I get?
Erasmus will
I
be
didn't
there.
get that. Oh, what?
Lassie Erasmus will be there. Yeah. Benny McCarthy as well.
That's
That'll be amazing.
What a time. He's taking,
Everyone.
he's
Desiree
taking
and
leave.
everyone.
He's
Alex
taking leave
Ferguson.
from...
Yeah, there's someone on the Cape Flats looks like those people, guys. They will be there.
And I feel like you know where to find
Yes,
them.
Cat Friday night, Hanover Street nightclub, Good Hope FM broadcasting live. We are Cape Town's original party station. Everybody needs to come. We want you there.
Absolutely wonderful stuff. Natalie, how do you like this new look, eh? Is it...
I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm all about change. I'm also the newest member to this team, so I can't hate change. I am the embodiment of something new and something fresh. So bring it on. I mean, we have been the potatoes of the last 48 hours. Roast us. But that's okay. It's fresh, it's energetic, and it quite literally is what Cape Town's all about, on the cusp of something new and something exciting at any given moment.
I love that. Cape Town's original. Loving it. Well, we're looking forward to hanging out with the team from Good Hope FM all throughout the morning, of course, until 9 o'clock. And you can catch us as well on the airwaves because we're simulcasting all over the place.
Oh, well, listen, if you're heading back to university, we want to make sure you are sorted.
All right, so for all of you returning to Varsity, it is that time of the year. Now, here's the deal. We got your back. Get to game and tick off your Varsity Essentials checklist in one go. No need to go anywhere else. And ace your back to Varsity experience with big savings and unbeatable deals, whether it's new tech or furniture for the perfect study setups. Here's everything you need. We've got you covered.
Oh, well, listen, if you are always on the go, then maybe you need to get your hands on a Mesa Intel Celeron laptop for only 3,699 Rand. You can work hard, play hard with this deal. It really is a good one.
Absolutely. Come on, when you're at Varsity, you got to work hard and play hard at the same time. Very exciting. Now, need to print your next assignment. Listen, a printer in your own space is invaluable. Now, there's nothing worse, I can tell you, than turning up to class unprepared. So this next deal definitely tops our list of back to Varsity must-haves. It's an Epson L32503 3-in-1 Eco Tank. I'm giving you the full name because this printer means business. Only 3,999.
There you go. And you can also add some comfort to your campus life with a stylish Cali office chair at 2,299 Rand each, and a in fact, a primo desk for 1,499 Rand. Now, we thought we'd just let your creativity run with these deals.
Absolutely.
Can you just imagine? I wish we had like great back to Varsity deals back in the day when we had to go
It
back.
was so much fun. But listen, this is some really epic deals that's going to make your Varsity experience even better. Now, we've asked you, what back to Varsity items do you want to get your hands on from Game and why? So let's quickly see what everyone is saying online. Here we go. Anthea, good morning. Anthea says laptop and laptop bag.
Essential.
Yes.
Charlene says a laptop for my daughter, also a printer with ink cartridges. Yes, don't forget the ink cartridges.
All right. Celeste Adams says, morning family, laptop. I want a laptop. And Abida Albertine says a laptop for my son as well. Seems like the laptop is the most popular choice here. Well,
Well, actually, Karen says here, noise cancelling headset. That is a game changer, especially if you're a roommate or you're studying in a study hall. That is incredible. And then Abida says a laptop for my son. So definitely the laptop deals is the one to keep your eye out for.
look, laptop, printer, chair and desk. I mean, those are literally the essentials that you need. Now, you can go out and compare prices with Game's Price Beat Promise. And this is exciting, which offers a 10% refund on the difference in price on any item that you purchase. Now, if you find it cheaper at a competitor, within 21 days of your purchase, you are guaranteed a price beat on that item.
And with store opening hours Monday to Friday from 9 to 6, Saturday from 9 to 5, and Sundays and public holidays from 9 to 4, what are you waiting for? There is back to Varsity shopping that needs to be done. And all I'm going to say is happy shopping and happy learning.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show on this Wednesday morning. My first time seeing you on camera, so
Dude,
welcome
we
back
are on
to the
screen
vibes.
again, finally.
My word.
You look as good as ever.
Actually, you look even better.
Oh, stop with the compliments, man. What a
Must be that
Wednesday
strong
morning.
core. I always know that you've got it going on. Now, of course, if you want to be that ultimate, all-round fit person who's very strong, you can squat heavy weights, you can improve your balance, hike up the stairs with ease, run fast and long distances, and more, and having a strong core is key to that.
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of people forget it's like a corset. It's not just the six-pack. Your abdominal muscles play a major role in your ability to hit these and are so much more than, like I said, just that six-pack everyone is chasing. Now, our very own Ryle de Mornay, along with the Gaia crew, are about to demonstrate how to get that strong core, no matter what fitness level you're at.
Even me.
You look good, bro.
I got a bit of a plodge.
Yes, Mzansi, welcome to it. This is Gaia Fitness out here in the beautiful outdoors where we encourage everybody to move. And that means you, Mzansi, and we're doing that right now. So behind me, you can see my friends over here that are going to be helping us with some of these exercises. So for anybody on their fitness journey, you can follow along. Whether you're an elite athlete and wants a little bit of a challenge, you can always look at Colton for some of those options when it comes to your exercises. For the standard versions, Vera behind me is going to be showing you how to do the basics. And then if you are struggling with any injuries, any pain, or just about starting your journey and really want to take it slow and build up your strength, then of course Charlotte over here is going to show you how easy it can be done. So the first exercise we're going to be doing is targeting the core, of course, and those abs, and it's called bicycle crunches. Now don't forget, as I mentioned before, you've got various graded options. Every single workout is 30 seconds of good working time, and then you earn yourself a 30-second break every time. So you want to get your back rested on the ground, essentially having your legs up, feet in the air at 90 degrees, and what you want to try and do is get the opposite elbow to touch the opposite knee, alternating for every rep, and it looks like this: opposite elbow, opposite knee. Always bringing those legs back to restart and back to 90 degrees. You're going to get an incredible stimulation on the core. Okay, let's start this workout in 3, 2, 1. Bicycle kicks, let's go. 30 seconds. Keep moving, people. Don't forget, you do have the option to grade that exercise down or step it up like you see Colton doing right now. He's got his legs nice and straight. He's forcing extra stimulation on that core. And as you can see right now, even if you can't reach the elbow to the knee, make sure you're still crunching just like Charlotte is right now. And you're definitely going to get great stimulation on that one. We've got 4 more seconds. 2, 1. That's time. You earned yourself a 30-second break. While we're taking that break, let me explain the next exercise to you. So this one's a lot of fun. It's called flutter kicks. Essentially, you're gonna rest the upper half of your body on your elbows, have your legs straight out in front of you, resting in the air, and you're really gonna feel good stimulation in the core and those lower abs. So in 2 seconds, we're gonna flutter. 3, 2, 1, and start kicking those legs straight in front of you. You've got 30 seconds of movement. Keep going, people. 25 seconds left. You got this. Keep moving. And again, as you can see, the graded version of Charlotte, she's keeping her legs rested on the ground, but alternating and still accentuating and stimulating her abs. And then Carlton in the background there. He's resting his upper body without using his elbows. So he's getting extra stimulation on that core. And we're almost done in 3, 2, 1. That's time. Beautiful stuff, people. Keep moving. 30 seconds break. While you're at it, let me talk to you about the next movement, and it's called mountain climbers. I absolutely love this one. Great stimulation of the core. Also a great one for cardio. You want to go into a high plank this time, having your shoulders and your hands just stacked above each other, a nice neutral spine, and essentially you're trying to run on the spot as fast as you can with good control and maintaining a nice neutral spine. In 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, let's go, people. Mountain climbers, big one now. Push, push, push. Work hard. This is cardio. This is how you get shredded, and this is how we're making those abs pop. Once again, as you can see, Charlotte with some fantastic form on the graded version again, reducing the impact on the lower spine, but still getting great stimulation from the core as well as the stabilizers. Keep working, people. Less than 10 seconds left, and then we're going straight into exercise number 4. We're looking good. 3, 2, 1, that's time. Now what's happening is the next exercise. The next 30 seconds, I'll explain to you what's going down. This is a high plank, but it's an active high plank. So essentially like any other high plank, stacking over the shoulders, nice neutral spine, engaging that core, making sure it's drawing towards the belly, and essentially without rotating the hips too much, raising those arms in the air. All right, your 30 seconds is almost over. You guys ready to work out? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice. Keep good stability in those hips. Try not to sway too much. Keep that core engaged. You don't have to rush this one. And once again, the graded version that Charlotte's doing now is still perfect. Make sure that you're maintaining that good neutral spine, making sure that we're not rotating those hips too much as well. And like you can see with Colton over here, getting a great stimulation and not rushing the exercise. That is of utmost importance. Right, almost there, people. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booyah! Beautiful stuff. Right, let's hit those obliques. While you're resting for 30 seconds, listen up to the following. These are my favorite Russian twists. So essentially, having my legs in the air, resting without anything other than my glutes on the ground, and I'm slowly rotating my arms side to side, making sure I touch either end of the ground all the way. Make sure you make contact and you'll feel those glutes get an absolute stimulation like you can't imagine. All right, let's move in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Russian twist, let's go. Move, people. 2 more exercises. This is the second last one. Keep that form, keep that control, stay engaged. This is how you get shredded. Woo! Hang in there, hang in there. Woo! Feel the burn, people. We got this. All right, keep moving, keep moving. Time's almost up. 3, 2, 1, that's time. Beautiful form. You earned yourselves another 30 seconds break. While you're at it, let me explain the final and last exercise. So these are toe touches. They can be quite a challenge, but don't worry, we got all the options for you. Essentially, again, resting your back on the mat, having your legs as straight as possible. They don't have to be straight, and your goal is to try and get your hands to touch your toes. Simple as that, right? All the way to the top and straight back down. If you can't get to your toes, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you get close as possible, all right? You guys ready in the background? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Toe touches, big push now. This is your last exercise. Don't forget your graded versions are behind me right now. So Charlotte's doing an exceptional job of toe touches without actually having her toes on the ground. And of course, a real big challenge comes from Carlton there. If you cannot touch your toes, don't worry. Just like Vera, she's just getting as close as she can, but she's still getting a good stimulation. So even though I'm not touching my toes, I'm still getting a good stimulation. Your time stops in 3, 2, 1. Woo! That's how you do it, people. Beautiful stuff, team, and well done to you, Mzansi. That is your workout done and dusted, and you're well on your way to getting those abs absolutely shredded. Now, don't forget, you can do this anywhere, the comfort of your own home, or better yet, come outside and enjoy the outdoors. No matter what size, shape, or color you are, anyone can benefit from this. So stay tuned for more of these workouts coming soon. See you next time.
Thanks very much, Demone Raul, making sure that South Africa stays shredded. We're building those summer bodies now, ready for December. You got to start now. Hopefully that has inspired you to really get outside and to get moving. But right now, let's help you to unlock your summer.
And that's what we're going to do exactly, because when you play daily, you can also win your share of 500 million rand in cash and rewards when you unlock your summer with VodaPay, which is incredible.
That's a lot of money. Now, be a summer champion and use your free daily plays to unlock every day and stand a chance to win. Now, free airtime when you download VodaPay and purchase summer bundles, free daily games with 3 free daily unlocks when you use VodaPay. And if you feel like going big, buy a mega unlock summer game for 5 VodaBucks each to win bigger and better rewards than those won by playing daily free games. Yep.
That's amazing. And you earn more VodaBucks by completing personalized goals so that you can buy extra to unlock summer and mega unlock summer games. Now, you can also use your VodaBucks to shop in the VodaBucks store, and this is on the My Vodacom app. Now, we actually have Perseverance Marameni showing us just how easy it is to download and register. Take a look at this.
The ultimate goal is soft life, okay? And now that you've downloaded your VodaPay app, we're definitely getting to the soft life. So now we're going to go into our VodaPay app and we're going to go to Unlock Summer, because that's where we're going to be getting all the brand new summer deals. Also bear in mind that Vodacom is giving away free airtime. So just by you buying airtime on the app, that qualifies you to get free airtime from Vodacom. That then goes into your summer wallet and qualifies you to buy even more cheap data and airtime on the VodaPay app. I mean, that's a bargain, okay? So while you go on the brand new deals, see there you have 50% off, and then you just go to pay now and you're done. Happy shopping and a happy saving and a happy soft life.
Thank you, Perseverance. Just like that. Now, it's your last chance to win a 250 Rand Sorbet voucher with Vodacom. Simply reply to the competition post on the Expresso Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram page and tell us what is your favorite VodaPay features. And there are so many to choose from. And also, don't forget to hashtag unlock your summer.
Oh, that's amazing. And this week's competition will close at midday today, so get those entries in. In fact, have a lot of fun, and those T's and C's can be found on our website, expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, South Africa. This is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on S3. Lovely to be in your company this morning. Right now, would love to introduce you to our incredible musical talent this morning. Tayan Oudendal, Cape Town musician that has just released his debut single called Perfume, combining incredible styles of modern pop, indie, alternative, and rock. That new single, Perfume. Before we chat to the man himself, here's a quick taste.
In my head, she's naked, sleeping in my bed. We got a lot in common. After the drinks are flowing, this type of chemistry is breaking down my bones. I hear her whisper in a tone, whisper in a tone. Perfume hanging in the air. Connected to the bar fridge, getting me a beer. Baby, don't play, this is my last day. Let's face it, you're living in my last.
Man. Listen, if you haven't had the opportunity to see this man perform live just yet, you are in for a treat. Tayan, Jean-Pierre as well, joining him on the right hand man. Good morning, meneer. Dit gaan wonderlik. Lovely to have you on the Feel Good Breakfast Show, Martin.
Yeah, so happy to be here. Very
Yes,
excited.
it feels like I've walked a journey with you ever since I spoke to you in the band. And Vanilla, how's the Vanilla still going?
Yeah, we're good. We're breathing. We're alive and kicking. It's good. Yeah.
Fantastic. But now it's solo vibes for you, my friend.
Yeah.
How's the solo career going thus far? I mean, how's the transition been? Because you've been so used to being in bands for so long, and now you front and center by yourself.
It's a different story. Like, it's really cool. We started in November last year. It's really cool to have my partner in crime next to me. We've been friends since we were like 3 years old. So he's my writing partner. So I'm not completely alone, but yeah, having to stand on stage as Tayan it's different, but it's so exciting.
I can imagine, dude.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Just quickly tell me about this new single, Perfume. And I want to tell you because I feel so honored.
Yeah.
I got a random WhatsApp one day from Tayan. It says, listen, you, and which riff sounds better? This one or this one? And I panicked because I've never been asked that question, bro. Which one did you end up going? Mine or?
The one you chose.
Really?
Actually, yeah.
So I've got a little something. Which
Absolutely.
Is fantastic.
I'll give you credit.
Oh, man. Thank you very much. How is the single doing?
It's doing good, I think. It's the first one, so obviously it's uncharted territory for me as a solo artist. It's doing well. Everyone seems to like it. Everyone that's listening to it and giving me feedback. And as you just saw, we just released a music video. So I'm just excited to release more music.
Oh, look, we cannot wait. And the minute that song started playing, everyone started kind of bobbing their heads and started moving their bodies, which is amazing. Look, it sounds incredible. You've got incredible sound. You've been mixing so many different styles. How would you kind of sum up what you are doing in terms of your musical sound?
I think if you have to like box it, it would be alternative pop. But like as you mentioned, like there's indie in there. Like I'm literally listening. If you see my Spotify like playlist, it's like everywhere and everything. So, but alternative pop, I think, is where it's at. It's like an Ed Sheeran-y, like staccato kind of like rappy kind of singing. Kind of thing, Dominic Fike. Yeah, but with a cool beat. Yeah, exactly. That's where the Mr. Producer also comes in, you know? breathing some life into the songs. Yeah, exactly.
Listen, this Wednesday is about to get lit because you guys are going to be performing. You're doing something by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, Begging You, as far as I understand.
That's actually my song.
Is that your song?
It's an original song called Begging You. Yeah.
My goodness.
I wrote it myself. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Take it away. We're begging you. Go for it.
Absolutely.
Tayan Oudendal.
Let's get it. Let's do it.
Well, before they get into that performance...
The excitement clearly is all there. You can't wait to hear them singing. He's like, come on, I chose that riff. Let's hear it now.
We've got more exciting things we actually want to share with you first. And we just want to remind you that Crush is bringing you a new TV show on SABC2 tonight, hosted by your very own Raul de Mornay himself, who will be going on a journey to help you unlock your 100% life and really to allow you to live to your full potential.
Absolutely. So this week on Unlock Your 100%, we meet a science graduate, Happy, who hung up his lab coat and picked up a microphone with dreams of becoming a hip-hop star. Now watch as he follows his passion and creates a brand new single to kickstart his career. And what a way to do it, being mentored by the incredible Chana. That is Chana power.
How incredible. Imagine you have this dream and then one of the best is mentoring you.
It doesn't get any better than that. What a platform. I mean, can you imagine the insights you gain, the inspiration you gain? You get to understand how the business works, which I think is one of the most important things, because you could be very, very talented, but if you don't understand how the business of music works, you could find yourself falling short in many instances. So what a privilege, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
Oh, very exciting. So you can unlock the best vibes by, winning your own Bluetooth speaker to the value of 3,000 Rand.
Sure.
Now, to enter, watch the show tonight and comment on the competition post. And this is available on the Clover Crush Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages. And tell us how winning this prize will help you unlock your 100%.
Yeah, and make sure that you include the hashtag crush in your answer. The competition closes on the 26th of February at midnight, and T's and C's do apply. And of course, don't miss the show this evening at 7:30 p.m. on SABC2. Now, right now, we can finally dive back into that performance that Ewan's been...
Unlock your 100% TV show. Catch all the excitement as we unlock Crush fans' full potential to live their dreams. Watch the show on SABC2 starting on the 1st of February every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Plus, you stand a chance to win your share of thousands of prizes. Simply buy any Crush and follow the pack for entry details. Crush, 100% goodness.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Tayan Oudendal, joined by Jean-Pierre with their song, Begging You.
You scare me. It's hard to see. At the end of the night, you're looking at me for walking away. I don't know what to think, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to say. My heart says stay. My mind walk away. It's up to you. It's up to you. I said stay. You blow my mind away. Don't walk away. I'm begging you stay. You told me you're not ready. Not sure how I get over you. I broke yours first, but mine's gone too. There's no way that we will find our way back to yesterday. My heart says stay. My mind walk away. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. I said stay. You blow my mind away. Don't walk away. I'm begging you stay. I'm begging you stay. I'm begging you stay. Don't walk away. I'm begging you stay. And I said stay. You blow my mind away. Don't walk away. I'm begging you stay. I'm begging you stay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tayan Oudendal, joined by Jean-Pierre. I'm begging you, Bruce, just stay for a little bit longer.
Absolutely.
All right, we have more performances coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast Show by Tayan Oudendal this morning. It's Wednesday, and it's Feel Good, and it's lekker.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to it. It's your feel-good breakfast show, and right now it's time for the Culinary Hotline Bling!
Ding, ding, ding!
Listen up. This week we're doing things a little bit differently, though very delightfully, I can tell you that. So we went out to try out your favorite local spots for the ultimate masala steak sandwich, which we can't wait to show you a little bit later on. But first, we need to get this monstrous recipe out of the way, and I can tell you comfortably, it's monstrous, because if you look at the end product of it, it just wants to jump in your mouth and just, delight you. Chef Clem is in the house. You're gonna show us how this all comes together. And I was thinking to myself, like, did you grow up with masala steak sandwiches? Because this is the first I'm hearing of it.
This is the first time you're hearing about it?
Yeah, I didn't.
It's okay. Okay, so there's a list now. Papa bites, we must sort out.
Papa bites.
Well, today you will get your masala steak sandwich.
Okay, yes, tick that off the list.
You're gonna tick that off today. So I wanted to get the flavor in your mouth before you actually saw our little tour that we did.
Yes.
And I really appreciate our viewers out there that nominated their top 2 places. We thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay,
right,
good,
so
good.
For a little bit of that flavor,
Lovely
let's start off with the steak itself, okay?
It is, after all, a masala steak sandwich.
So, onions, and you just want to brown those onions, get some garlic in there. Garlic, if you can add garlic and ginger, this is where you make it your own, right?
Okay.
The masala sauce itself. So you can add whatever you like. If you got your granny's favorite masala recipe, you do that.
Aha, okay, cool.
Then, actually, you know, while I'm busy with this, I'm
Tell
gonna
me.
need you to do your Michael Jackson thing and beat this. Just beat it. Okay.
Where's our...
On your plastic wrap over there, and then get some of the... I'm using sirloin. So I found out in Cape Town, they get quite fancy with it. Sometimes they do fillet masala steak sandwiches.
Whoa.
They do. We even seen ribeyes.
Oh my
Goodness.
Huh.
That's perfect.
Like
We're gonna go
such?
for fillet. What we've done is we've butterflied a fillet.
Yes.
And you can take some of that fat off, because that goes a bit sinewy. You don't want the sinew that's on there. And I'm gonna ask you just to pound it a little flatter.
Do we have a pounder?
We have a pounder. Double
Look at
quarter.
that.
Thank you.
Improvise.
Okay, while you're doing that, we're doing this reason. Hi, cat, don't show them the stuff. Just beat it. There we go. So, I've got some garam masala going in. Garam masala with our onions.
Yeah.
I've got a little bit of paprika and cayenne mix. I've got some more, this is coriander, cumin. I've got some tomato paste.
Okay.
You want to toast this first. You want to see the oil change color before you add your tomato paste. And the oil has done its thing. There we go.
A quick question.
Yes.
Why are we pounding the
Sorry,
steak?
I was meaning to say that. So 2 reasons. Number 1, it'll cover the sandwich a lot better because you're creating more surface area.
Yes.
Number 2, it'll cook a little quicker. The thing about... No, it's fine. Don't worry about that. The thing about masala steak sandwiches, you want the steak to be tender. You don't want to be wrestling the steak out of the sandwich. No, you want it to be nice and soft. You must be able to eat it with just your gums. There we go. Okay?
Okay.
So then a little bit of sugar goes in just to sweeten the mix of all those spices.
Are we doing well here? Is that
You've done
pounded
it.
enough? Okay.
You've done it.
Done did it.
In we go with our water. And I like doing the method where you add more water and slowly reduce it.
Yes.
And then the steak just sucks it all up.
Okay, good stuff.
Cool. Can I get that steak?
Steak coming up, chef.
And you can pop that into our sauce. Yes. Yes.
1. Okay, now we've got a lot of surface area.
You can pack it in. You can pack it in.
Surface area, make sure that it dances
There
around.
we go. So, there's always cheese on the masala steak sandwich, right?
It smells so good.
It does. I will keep this for later.
I don't have any more space.
This is for Raul's post-workout snack. He just chomps through all steak. Okay, so we'll keep that for Raul.
All right, good.
I'm going to swap places over here. I'm going to come back over here.
Okay, cool.
There's always cheese on the masala steak.
Yes.
So I took it a step further, and I was like, why not just take it to the next level and do toasted cheese? Toasted cheese, lettuce, tomato, steak, chips, another toasted cheese. Okay.
What is that? I just thought about that steak thing now. No, not the steak, but the sandwich thing. Is it a BLT?
Like the Dagwood. Yeah?
It's a BLT. Bacon, lettuce, tomatoes. Yes, bacon, lettuce, tomatoes. Now we've got steak, lettuce, tomato, and cheese.
The MLT.
Speaking of Dagwood, this makes a Dagwood look like it's still in nursery school.
Yeah. It's got the Dagwood has nothing on that.
Proper.
Okay. So I'm going to get the sandwich going, but while I'm doing that, we're also going to get going with assembly. Okay? So butter goes in for the toasted cheese.
Because I've got it over here, right? I've got the elements here.
You've got that. I'm going to need you. I'm going to bring this whole pot over to you. It's hot, cat.
Be
but
careful,
I'm doing this
Kepa.
for the viewers.
Okay.
Doing this for the viewers. I'm going to put it down here.
Guide me.
It's hot, hot. It's actually not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Here we go. So I'm gonna ask you to put some sauce down first. So as you can see, this is one toasted cheese sandwich on its own. That's another one. But here's the thing, we just came back from Valentine's Day. You can share with yourself.
Yeah,
also,
okay. Love yourself.
Love yourself. A little bit of that masala sauce down first.
Okay. Let's get some of this masala. Oh, wow. Can I just...
You want the sauce as well. You want that sauce.
Hello.
Need it.
And get it. There it is.
The thing about the masala steak that I found is like you can either do, and you'll see it later, one of the places we went to does a very like lunchtime friendly version, so you can eat it without getting a lot of sauce on yourself and go back to work.
Is that even possible?
The other one, hey, came through saucy, came through the business. We're gonna go for the saucy vibes today.
Okay, I'm gonna just try and be careful with this.
You can't be careful.
I want to make sure the sauce gets to all of the corners.
Oh, no, that's important. You don't want to get a dry corner.
No.
You got to be sauced up corner to corner.
How are we looking here?
You're looking so good.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Butter
what's
going
happening
down.
in our pot there?
That's it. I've never seen so much finesse.
Sauce done.
Also, what I found is, by the time you ordered your sandwich,
yes,
miraculously 2 minutes later, boom, it's out.
That quick?
Yes.
Your
that quick.
processes.
All right.
Okay.
It's got to be iceberg. I was told it's got to be iceberg.
All right. Those are the letters we're using.
It's got to be tomato.
Yeah.
Yes. Then I'm going to ask you, hit it with the steak.
Okay.
More sauce. Then we've got slap chips, legit slap chips. It's not the crispy. It's the slappy. Okay, cool. To that, we're going to add cayenne pepper.
Oh, my word.
Cayenne pepper, a little paprika, a little bit of garlic salt.
Are you kidding me?
All right? You got to do your house blend. These places have their own little house blend of how they season their chips. From a height. Okay? Kat?
Ziawala.
You got to hit me with more steak. It doesn't have to be... Kat's taking a little break there. What you got to do for me, Kat, is you got to put more steak on that, hey? The one thing that I found was generosity is the vibe when it comes to the masala steak sandwich.
Oh, my days. I don't even know where to fit it. I'm really trying my best.
Yes.
That's
now
a lot.
Sauce it up.
Sauce it up some more. Yes, chef. Give me some more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing the things. Kat, I'm impressed.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
What now?
Spicy chips.
How is it even possible to eat this?
It will work.
Oh, my days.
Spicy chips.
Then.
Give this one to me. You go like this. Okay? Like this.
Imagine this is your lunch.
Like that. You want that. Okay?
And then?
Then you go like this.
Wait. So you're supposed to try and take a bite out of this?
Why do I feel like a villain?
Oh,
I feel like a villain. Okay.
You created deliciousness.
We could wrap it, but we're not there.
I was about to say.
South Africa.
Oh, my days. Okay, we are about to try and take a bite out of this. Check out the recipe on expressoshow.com. Oh, my word.
There's it. That's the one.
I can't.
Just dislocate your jaw. It'll work. Woo.
Oh, my God.
Can you feel the power?
So good.
Can you feel the power? Oh my God, yes.
That's a tower. That is not a sandwich. Dalen, I just want to know from you.
It's a sandwich.
It is a sandwich.
It's a sandwich. That's a great sandwich.
It's a tower. Well, listen,
Sandwich.
Chef Clem is still going on in the background because he's so excited. But we are talking about the ultimate sandwiches today. Tell me, your favorite. Would it be something like that you saw on your screen?
Something similar, but there has to be bacon. There has to be some avo, some feta, some honey, some blue cheese as well. Throw some astros. You got to have some chocolate in there as well.
Okay.
And then nice toasted bread.
Nice toasted bread.
Yeah.
What happened to a basic peanut butter and...
That's the best. The peanut butter sandwich with white bread and butter and a cup of coffee.
But fresh white bread. It still needs to have a bit of steam in the packet.
Yes, that is old school best.
Oh, well, listen, we
must taste the sugar in the white bread.
You must taste all of it. But we also asked the question on social media, and we've got a couple of voice notes and comments to get through. Let's take a listen to our first voice note. Good morning.
Good morning, Expresso. You're speaking to Cecily from Ruruput. My favorite sandwich would be a toasted bacon and avo. With a nice cup of coffee. Have a good day. Bye.
Now, are you one of those people that would warm the avo or keep it fresh? Put the
keep it
avo
fresh.
after.
I don't believe in warming the avo. You
Okay.
got to keep the avo fresh.
Okay, well, continue sending through your voice notes. Our number is 063 408 8863. But let's take a look at some of those social media comments that also came through. We asked you to tell us about your favorite and what is your ultimate sandwich. Now, let's take a look at this. So we have Joylyn saying, good morning, I love French toast fried in a margarine. The Clover Mama Bake Fat spread has to be that, you know, it furnishes with a cheese and finish it with a cheese slice. And that is the ultimate sandwich, if I could just call it my happy meal. There we go. Basitsana says, a chicken mayo, bacon, ham, and beef patty with medium fried egg. And I'm assuming she wants to say salami?
I love that. I'm there for that. That's good. I love how they got the specifics down.
Ooh, listen, did you pack breakfast this morning?
I'm going to go eat by the houses.
Okay.
Invite me. Send me the address, please.
We'll sort you out. Well, listen, continue to send through those comments. We'll get through more of them soon.
Well, the time has just gone 7 o'clock and a time to reflect on the news headlines of the morning. On the national news front, murdered music star AKA, whose full name was Kenan Jared Forbes, will be laid to rest in Johannesburg on Saturday. Now, the Forbes family says a funeral service will be held on Friday at the Sandton Conference Centre, after which a private provincial burial will take place on Saturday. AKA was shot and killed outside a popular restaurant in Durban on Friday evening. The Forbes family thanked South Africans for their support. They say the funeral service on Friday is an opportunity for everyone to celebrate the artist's life. In other news, telecommunications company Telkom has informed its shareholders in a statement on the JSE's communication website that it is to begin a layoff process, which could affect some 15% of its employees. Now, the company says all its business units and subsidiaries will be affected by the Section 189 restructuring process. The aim is to ensure the sustainability of the group. Telkom says it has started a consultation process with the support of its board in an attempt to navigate the current economic conditions and the migration to new technologies. On the international news front this morning, the Kremlin in Moscow says that the US-led NATO alliance is increasingly showing its hostility towards Russia. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov says NATO proves its increasing involvement in the conflict in Ukraine every day and is doing its best to consolidate this position. Supplying weapons to Ukraine is prolonging the war and increasing the possibility that the conflict could worsen. Western countries and the government in Kiev stated earlier that Ukraine urgently needs to be supplied with advanced weaponry to defend itself against Russia's attacks. Now, Rwanda will prioritize education institutions in its plan to roll out low-cost internet delivered by Starlink, an internet initiative opened and owned by SpaceX, a company founded by US billionaire Elon Musk. Now, hundreds of schools in Rwanda will be connected next month in a pilot, said Paula Ingabire, the country's Minister of ICT and Innovation. And she added, quote, "We are going to start with some 500 schools. Starlink operates more than 3,000 small satellites in low Earth orbit, and they can deliver internet speeds of up to 200 megabits per second." And finally, at birth, Jamie Moore of Glasgow, Scotland, weighed just 680 grams and was given a 10% chance of survival. But he defied the odds and is now a genius prodigy at age 4. Now, mom Lorraine was told her placenta had stopped working at 20 weeks and the baby was no longer receiving nutrients to grow. So he was delivered at 28 weeks. But he then went on from strength to strength, and Lorraine took him home at 11 weeks after birth. And today, the 4-year-old does mathematics in 6 different languages. After watching a show on YouTube where the character started counting in French, he started counting in French, and he now also counts in German and Mandarin, and is set to start his primary school later this year, where he will follow a special independent curriculum. Now, although Lorraine envisions her son going into a STEM field into perhaps and to perhaps find a cure for some awful global disease, Jamie just wishes to grow up and become a pirate. Well, hopefully he'll be able to put those skills to very good use as a pilot hunting treasure. Well, that's it for the news right now. We'll take a quick look at what's happening in the traffic as we get you ready for the new day.
Thank you so much, Kat. Let's quickly take a look. Traffic is building as this Wednesday morning progresses. Starting off in Pietermaritzburg and KZN, there is a vehicle on fire at the N1, or the N3 westbound, causing congestion along the Armitage Road and Chatterton Road. Please approach there with caution or use an alternative route this morning if you can. Then down in Paarl in the Western Cape, there are roadworks on the N1 inbound after Viaduct. The left lane is closed. Please drive carefully in that area as well. And then in Bokinwa Industrial Area in Cape Town, there's been an accident on the N2 inbound at Airport Approach Road. All lanes are open, but please buckle up and drive safe this morning. That's your traffic for now. Please be safe on the roads. Let's get into your weather. In your weather news this morning, the New Zealand government yesterday announced a national state of emergency due to Cyclone Gabrielle's devastation. Just the third time in history it has done so at the start of the COVID-19 pandemic and following the Christchurch earthquake in 2011. Prime Minister Chris Hipkins said the unprecedented disaster was New Zealand's largest weather event in a century. Local media reported that some residents in Hawke's Bay and on the North Island had to swim through bedroom windows to escape as waters flooded their homes. Aerial pictures of flooded regions showed people stranded on rooftops waiting to be rescued. The vast scale of the damage included uprooted trees, bent streetlights and poles, and row after row of flooded homes. Cyclone Gabrielle has hit New Zealand just a fortnight after unprecedented downpours and flooding in the same region, which claimed the lives of 4 people. The government has attributed the scale of the disasters to climate change. And right now, getting into your 7 a.m. sunrise update or pictures, we have Mark Bosman. Good morning, Mark. Mark out in George. He started off with a little morning run, enjoying these glorious sunrise tones in the sky. Looks beautiful, Mark. Don't forget to stretch after your run. Radar Ready in KZN sent a gorgeous view of the blue sky with tall palm trees swaying. Also a beautiful, beautiful picture. Thank you very much for sharing. Pretty Governor shared a view whilst enjoying a stroll on the beach in Rocky Bay Beach. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Thank you very much for sharing. And last up for the 7 o'clock bulletin, we have Tracy, who's visiting Bahrain all the way from the other side of the world. I like it, Tracy. Good morning. Who shared this blissful view overlooking the sun reflecting over the water. It is absolutely stunning. Love, love, love seeing those beautiful pictures of wherever you find yourself, here or abroad. Now, you can share your sunrise views with us on our WhatsApp number 0634088863. Looking forward to seeing. Right now, let's quickly get into your temperatures. Polokwane, 17.26 with a chance of 40% thunderstorms. Mbombela on 19.27. Pretoria starting off on 17, rising to 28 degrees. Johannesburg, 16 with a maximum mild 24. Mahikeng, 18.28. Klerksdorp, 18.26. Kimberley starting off on 18 this morning, rising rather to a maximum of 30. You can also expect some thunderstorms in the area. Bloemfontein, 17.27. Richards Bay on 24. More kind of hot this morning and reaching a very hot 33 later on today. Pietermaritzburg, 19.30. And Durban starting off on 23 with a maximum of 30. Mthatha, 19.29. East London this morning on 20, reaching a mild maximum of 24 degrees. Cradock, 17.32. Gqeberha on 19, reaching a maximum of 22 degrees. George, 18.23. Cape Town this morning on 19, reaching a maximum of 24 degrees. Worcester, 17.30. Sutherland on 12 degrees, warming up to 29 degrees. And Uppington on 19 and a scorching 37 degrees. And that's a wrap of your traffic and your weather for the 7 o'clock bulletin. We'll be back with a final update just after 8 o'clock. Stick around with your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We've got lots to come.
Thanks, Mr. Straight-Up. So, earlier on, like, oh, how have you not tasted this steak masala sandwich? It appears I'm not the first one. Sean, have you tasted a... No. That was a question. It wasn't an instruction. Never mind. Listen, I found out that one of our team members actually hasn't tasted a masala steak sandwich. No, not Bass. Bass is a foodie. He knows all about it. Bianca actually has not tasted this yet. Is this true?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're about to have your first bite right now on our behind-the-scenes camera. Let's see if you can manage to do it neatly. Yes? You got to get the whole thing, though, eh?
Okay.
The whole thing. Just, squeeze it. Say, ah.
Yes.
Ah, let's get in there. What is that? Wait.
Oh, yes.
How is it?
Yes.
A lot of That's the verdict, guys. Into the ad break.
Only you can make my day.
am such a champ right now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on S3. And today, it's all about exploring our favorite fast foods. Now, Walala Wasala is the name of the game. And if you haven't tried some, oh, you're in for a treat. Some of the best foods in Cape Town.
Oh, listen, my mouth is watering with what's happening here this morning. But yeah, we're talking about Cape Town's most beloved dishes, one of them being the masala steak sandwich. And we bring you a brand new series called Foodie Tours with Chef Clem. It's got a nice ring to it, right? As he explores some of our favorite dishes from our local restaurant. Chef Clem took Chef Tumi, who hasn't tasted a masala sandwich, to find out just how good this meal is.
Yo, Clemmy, Clem. You called, I answered.
Yeah, so I asked you to meet me here today because I feel like we should do an outdoor workout. What do you think?
No.
No, that's not me.
In this heat?
That's Raul de Mornay, not me. Now, you're from Joburg, and I heard that you've never had a masala steak sandwich.
That is correct.
Today, I'm taking you on a tour. We are eating. Let's go. Hello.
Welcome. Welcome to Marine Cooking.
Let's go.
Look, I'm very excited to be here because I'm a girl from Soweto and I've never tried a masala steak sandwich before. But like, what are the ingredients that define a sandwich? What can we expect to find in it?
A steak sandwich consists of bread and different salads, lettuce, cucumber, tomato, braised onion, chips. And once we add egg and cheese, we call that steak sandwich a decoder, full house.
Oh my gosh, that sounds absolutely divine, and I cannot wait to try my very first masala steak sandwich. So without further ado, can we try it?
Sure, you're welcome.
Order 312 for Expresso.
This side, please.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ooh. First of all, witness the thickness, all right? This is a serious sandwich. That masala is the first thing that hits you, and it gets you in the back of the sinuses. You want to really feel it, and the spice is there. The steak's also like so tender. It's melting in your mouth. The chips are equally seasoned. That's why Mariam's, that's why Mariam's is the best. Hands down, I can't even say anymore. It's the best.
Why have I never known about this? Why am I only finding out about this in Cape Town? Look, for anyone that's never tried this before, I'm gonna say walala wasala without this masala.
I know you're enjoying your sandwich, but we need you to stop because there's more. We're about to go to our second location.
Wait, there's more?
There's more. Let's get going. So I hope that you saved space for this new place we're going to. It's a family-run business that's been around for 40 years. It's an absolute viewer favorite. We had to be here. It's MSR Canteen.
Okay, well, let's not waste any time.
Let's go. Thank you, Rahoot family, for making time for us this morning. I think it's always amazing when you introduce a food icon by their family name and not the restaurant, because you're so known in the community. Thank you so much for making time to me. I'm guaranteeing you, you're in for a treat.
I've definitely worked up an appetite now, and I need to know what we'll be trying today.
So today you'll be trying our legendary masala steak full house sandwich, which consists of a toasted bread, the perfect slice of cheddar cheese, a masala steak, masala onion, the perfect chips, a perfectly fried egg, salad, so the best sandwich in town. You'll be trying that today.
Oh my goodness. Woo!
I'm doing my happy dance.
This looks amazing. Bismillah.
Oh, those chips, that egg, the combo is communicating.
And the perfect ratio, like you said, perfect ratio of the steak to chips to the salad and that cheese. Whoa! It's amazing. And that masala is like, it's not a screaming it's like a nice hum. And it brings it all together so well. Also, I mean, have you seen bread toasted this perfect before? You used the word perfect a lot when you described the sandwich. And I agree with you. It's perfect all over, every layer, amazing. To me, okay, don't worry about Tumi. She's busy, but I got one request. Can we get some to go?
Of course.
Yes! Woo! Bye.
First of all, I want to say thank you. I didn't realize our friendship was this deep. Thank you for introducing me to a life-changing sandwich. And if you've been wanting or needing an excuse to try a masala steak sandwich, this is your time.
And if you haven't visited Miriam's yet or MSR Canteen, this is your sign to do it now.
Listen, I'll bet my favorite Superman mug I know what's in your lunchbox after watching that this morning. Chef Clem, I love it. Foodie tours, very, very nice. Look, if there's one thing we can be proud of, it is our South African melting pot of cuisine. But right now, something incredible. It's going to go down with the Good Hope FM team in the kitchen. Let's check it out.
Oh, that is so right, Ewan. Because you know what? No trip to Mzansi is complete without tasting some local is lekker favorites. Now, Mzansi is a fusion of indigenous cooking and many cultural influences. So requesting some of the Mzansi foods that you want to try can be a bit of a challenge. So we are going to take you through some of the classic South African names, and let's see if our guests today can guess correctly. We have Stan Mars from Good Hope FM here, as well as our very own Katlego Maboy. And we are about to, I need the street name food. So what's going to happen is I'm going to give you a description. You can see this is meat, but we don't call this meat. So listen to this. So if you were to, you know, invite some tourists over to your house on a weekend, you would typically be serving up this classic meal that is referred to as barbecue in parts of the world. But what do we call it? What is the street name for this? Stan, go for it.
Wait, what's going on? What happened to Stan? You didn't give us the rules of the game. Were we supposed to be...
It's okay, it's not a competition. I just want to see. Yes.
Shishinyama.
And what else would we call this? Shishinyama is correct.
Lekker diet, cheap diet, Stan's diet, base diet, Boerewors diet, Northern Suburbs diet.
You just add diet to everything. That doesn't count. Braai. You know?
Braai is good too.
Chisanyama. Shisanyama. If you're entertaining people from America, Shisanyama. You know? Chisanyama if you want to be...
Well, I'm proud of both of you. Okay, you got a point. Do you want to make this competitive?
This is very competitive. Stan has just made it happen right now.
The last time I was here, I won the
reigning champion.
The reigning champion.
Right,
Stan. So
that's on?
Okay.
There's pressure.
Hey!
Hey, boy. Hey,
Liverpool supporters.
No. Okay.
Liverpool supporters.
I'm joking, Stan.
Okay.
All right.
Gents, next one. We're moving over to this plate. Now, this classic South African street food can usually be found on the grills of street vendors, often at taxi ranks, and it's also known as motwana.
Okay, Mautwana.
Mautwana.
AKA Minoto. AKA walkie-talkie. AKA...
Hey.
Ama?
Huh?
Kluk.
Ama Kluk. That's the South African the football team from 1996. That was Ama Kluk. No.
Not that.
Walkie-talkies.
Walkie-talkies. What would you say?
Talk and walk. So I'm from the north. We changed things. Talk and walk. Talkie-walkie. Talk and walk.
Talkie-walkie.
Yeah.
Walkie-talkie. That is correct. And what did you say the other name was?
Mautwana. Yeah?
Yeah.
Minoto. Where I grew up, we call it Minoto.
Minoto.
Zoe, I'm busy winning, obviously.
I think you both are tied.
Talkie-walkies. Okay.
One champion here, the
Let's move over to our third dish in front of you. Now, what is the South African name of a traditional stew made with tripe and intestines?
Oh, malamugodu.
Yeah.
What do you... Yeah.
What do you say, yeah?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Malamugodu.
And another name? Is there another one that
Stand, don't eat. That's the Northern Suburbs name. Stand, don't eat.
Stand, don't eat that.
So the name my parents call it, can I give it to you?
Wait, are you talking about this?
Yes.
No, but, okay, well this would be like Umusho, Stump and Stewart.
It would be used in this...
Sorry?
Stump and Stewart.
Stump and Stewart, yeah.
Yes,
You can
that
call
would
it
be
that.
used in the stew.
I'm from the north, it's different.
Yes, so you...
Stump and Stewart.
Umusho, Stump and Stewart, Stampalinawa.
En ook pens and potjies.
No, that's not pens and poikies.
Well, this would be used in it.
But now you are for the confusion of the people.
Guess who doesn't make food here?
Yeah, no.
Now the contestants are teaming up against me. Okay, let's move over to our next one. This classic South African street food is commonly sold by street vendors, street food vendors, and have various fillings like curry, bologna, and cheese, jam. What would you call it?
O-rolls. O-rolls.
O-rolls.
O-rolls, yes. So
Like
the rolls
they
are
should
old.
look.
You
They
put
should
it in
be
the...
bigger.
No, these are not O-rolls, man.
O-rolls, yeah.
This is
These
like...
are
This is
supposed
like...
to be this big.
This is like machuchu, makwenya, fet kuku.
Yes, fet cook.
You know, yeah.
Fet Cook versus Mahuta, it's a band. South African band. Good band.
Okay.
Then you have the music while they're eating it.
Yeah.
He's tourism South Africa ambassador here. This is Tottenham.
You guys are all, you're still tied. You're still tied. Okay, so the next one, we don't have the food in front of us, but we've got some pictures. So listen to the clue. What is the name of the hearty dish that is made with dried, pounded corn kernels and is cooked with sugar beans? It's often eaten in a soup or with a stew.
You get this.
Pounded kernels. When you go there, I go maize, I go pop. There's a poppiness to it. It's popperish. It's popperish.
Popperish.
And then with what else is in it?
We've got some pounded corn kernels made with the dried pounded, and it's also cooked with sugar beans, and it's also often eaten in soup or with a stew. I actually think it's this. You mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, musho. Right?
Sampan beans.
Sampan beans, yeah.
Yes.
Sampan beans.
So I think we qualify.
You both qualify. This is more of an educational
It's in tourism, you see. Invest 1 billion in the Stan Mars and Katakamabue ambassadorship program.
Other team.
We'll take you to the world. Tell them all about our food. Bring them to our shows.
Yeah, let's eat now. Anyway, thank you.
Well, gents, before you eat, it goes without saying that, you know, you can truly enjoy some of the best Mzansi classics. You also have to be in South Africa to experience the gees that goes with it. And if you are planning to cook something South African for lunch or dinner, grab some Clover Classic to make it extra authentic. Now you can tuck in.
I'm going to have a ouro, you say?
No, it's a fake cook. It's supposed to be a fake
No, I'm on a diet, so I'll just have this
So,
one.
we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks, Chad. And we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic.
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover. Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
On your Feel Good Breakfast Show this morning, Crush is bringing you another episode of Unlock Your 100% on SABC2 tonight at 7:30. Now, Ryle will be going on a journey to help you unlock your 100% and live your full potential. Happy Nkuna from Mabopane joins us this morning, who is featured in tonight's episode. Happy, good morning and welcome to Expresso.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. Are you guys good?
So well, my friend, so well, but excited to hear all about your journey. Now, what is interesting for me is you left science. You were doing your thing in science, and then you decided, I'm going to go rap. Tell me about that. Why did that decision cross your path?
But, you know, the whole thing with the science, me leaving science, is not that I didn't have, you know, enough passion for it. It's just that I was just caught in between the two. Because I was done with everything with the schooling and I had graduated, I thought, you know, let me just try and explore my other options. Let me try and explore this other passion that has been burning inside of me. Even when I was working back at the lab, it was still irking me. So I thought, let me just give it a chance, and it worked out pretty nicely.
Absolutely. You know what, and it's so important to kind of feel and follow your gut when it comes to these things, especially going into something like the music industry. But I want to ask you about this term that I'm not too familiar with. Is it motion or mochen? What does it mean exactly?
It's mochen. It's just the direct translation of machine in the language that we use, called spitori. So mochen means that you are a machine. You are able to, you know, perfect everything that you put your mind to and your heart to and your efforts to. That's basically what that means.
Mochen. That is super, super interesting. Yeah, it's on. I get it now. Absolutely get it now. So Mabopane has been your home, your hood, your support base. Do you think South Africa will receive your new track, and how do you think they will react once you launch it?
You know, when we were recording the video for the track, I could see just the excitement on the faces of everyone who was around, and I could see it, you know, touching. It hit home for everyone who listened to it, and for me, that was an important moment. That was a signal to me that, you know what, this is the track that people wanted to hear all their lives. They've been waiting for my music. They've been waiting for me to drop something officially, and here it is. I feel like, you know, even the excitement in the hood, because word has gotten around that the show is going to be airing tonight and everything. So everyone is just excited and happy. So I just hope, you know, the rest of the world will just give me the same energy back.
Absolutely. I've got to ask you this, you know, from a personal point of view, because you took a brave step to step out of a comfort zone that, you know, science, yes, you know, you had the passion for it, but you decided to follow your gut. How does it feel to have made that decision and really followed that dream, that kind of yearning that you had within yourself, where you are now?
You know, I've always told people that it's like an open cage mode where a bird is there, but it cannot fly out. I actually feel like I'm free to fly out right now. I'm doing something that I really, really love and that I'm very passionate about. So my cage is open and I'm free to go. That's how it feels to me.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Now, by having your dream happy unlocked by Clover Crush, what advice would you have for maybe somebody else that would like to enter the show?
I feel like, you know, when I entered the show, I wasn't only taking a leap blindly. I put my heart into it, and I believed with everything in me that, you know what, I'm going to get a positive response from this. So my advice to everyone would be that everything that you feel inside of you, pursue that. Never doubt your gut. Just put your heart and your soul into it, and it will work out for you.
Exactly. Work hard, stick to your guns, put your heart into it. You're going to get to the top. Now the big question is, where would you like to go next with your career after Unlock Your 100%?
You know, one thing that I feel has, you know, a big advantage on everything that has been happening around me is the fact that with this show, I'm able to reach, you know, a national scale and hopefully a global scale soon. So my target is to be able to reach, you know, big masses. Like I've always been saying, I don't want to just be a local artist. I want to be an artist that is recognized nationally and, you know, hopefully very soon globally.
Hey, happy those dreams are in place, my friend, and I know that you're going to go from strength to strength. Congratulations, well done, and we can't wait to just keep you, you know, watching you on your journey going forward. You're going to do some amazing things, my friend.
Thank you so much, brother, and thank you so much for having me. It means a lot.
Such a pleasure. Thank you very much, Happy, once again for joining us this morning. Now, you at home stand the chance of winning a Bluetooth speaker valued at 2,500 Rand to help you unlock your creativity. To enter, watch the show tonight on SABC2, comment on the competition post on the Clover Crush Facebook or Twitter or even Instagram pages and tell us how you or how winning this prize will help you unlock your 100%. Don't forget to include #Crush in your answer. Now, the competition closes on the 26th of February 2020. 2023 at midnight, and T's and C's can be found on clover.co.za. Don't miss tonight's show at 7:30 on SABC2.
It's The Crush. Unlock your 100% TV show. Catch all the excitement as we unlock Crush fans' full potential to live their dreams.
This is the moment that I've been waiting for my whole life. I feel like I'm ready to take on the world right now.
All right, bro. Let's put it to the test.
I just woke up now and I'm in the mood. Then I told my mom I got something to prove. They need SPF when your son is in the room.
Follow Happy and Kuna's journey. Wednesday the 15th of February at 7:30 p.m. on SABC2.
All right, from all of that inspiration, it's time now to update a classic. You know, we used to have our Expresso Omelette Challenge, and we're ditching the omelettes now and kicking off the Expresso Pancake Challenge. And today, we have Good Hope FM, of course, who are joining us, and it's their turn to take on this new challenge. Sewela and Natalie are about to do it. So here's how it's going to work, ladies. You have 1.5 minutes in which to create the perfect pancake. We've given you some illustrations of what a perfect pancake would look like. You've got the batter, you've got the oil, you've got the spray for your pan. But now that's not where it ends. After you have surmised that your pancake is perfect, you need to then flip it 5 times without breaking it and then present it onto the plate.
Okay.
So we'll be awarding points, number 1, for the first person to plate. That means you've completed the making and the flipping. And then, of course, what your pancake looks like.
Okay.
All right? Ladies, are you ready?
Yep.
Are your engines going? Is your heat up?
Everything's fired up.
1.5 minutes starts now.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the first strategy there? So we're already in with the spray. Natalie following suit. Spraying at a distance. I like that. It should be 30 centimeters, but we won't deduct any points for that.
Let's not deduct any points.
Batter's already in the mix. Nobody going with the oil. Each of them kind of giving a very liberal dollop of the batter. Sewela already just letting it dance around that hot pan. Natalie's gone with a very, very thin paste. I wonder whether this might be, or very, very thin base of the pancake. And I wonder whether this might work out well for her. Sewela, does snapping your fingers work? Does it?
I think it does. It just makes it go faster.
Okay, all right. So remember, we're looking for perfection in what it looks like, and then you still have to flip it 5 times without breaking it. Well, flip it 5 times in the pan. You got 1 minute to go.
What I am breaking is my soul.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so oh my word, the first flip is looking very good there for Natalie. You got 45 seconds. We got some support from the Good Hope FM. Oh, and 1 flip. Okay, that counts as a flip already. Oh my word, the pancakes are looking very, very good right now. Make sure it's cooked before you start flipping. 1, 2 and 2, 3, 4. Ah! Plate it. Okay, all right, okay. Are you going for a second? That's not even possible. That's not possible. In 10 seconds, if you can produce a pancake in 10 seconds, could this be happening? It's a world record of some kind. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. Wow. Okay, so that was a very, very tight race.
Right.
Very tight race. Okay, so there are 2 elements to this competition. So you can pass your pancake.
A very perfect one.
Right over there. Okay. The first of which was about who was going to plate the pancake first after 5 consecutive flips. And that was a very obvious one that went to you, Natalie. Congratulations. Yes? No. I saw that. We can have a VAR. You want the VAR?
I do.
You want the VAR? Okay. So that was first. Now, in terms of what the pancake looks like, I mean, obviously we're looking for that golden crisp.
Right.
Some of that brown caramelization.
Right.
And Natalie, yours is looking very, how shall I say?
Lacking melanin.
Untanned. Yes, it lacks in melanin. And therefore, Sewela, you definitely take the looks. So that leaves us with a bit of a conundrum because we've got 1 point apiece.
Right.
We're going to ask our audience, our live studio audience.
Because this is the true judge, right?
That's it. All right. Guys, I'm going to ask you by sound wave. Just make these microphones pop. Okay. Is it going to be Natalie's pancake? Okay, all right. Is it Sewela's pancake? I feel like some people are trying to keep their jobs. That's why. But the winner is Sewela!
Thank you.
You are officially the first winner of our Expresso Pancake Challenge. Here is your trophy.
Thank you so much.
Would you like to make a victory speech at this point?
You know, Mama, I made it. I'm on TV and I won something.
Of course, we're hanging out with Globe FM today. Stay tuned to your Feel Good Breakfast show. Nicely done, ladies.
Sensodyne repair and protect with deep repair. The science is pretty amazing. It really goes deep and repairs tooth sensitivity. The science is there. It's going to improve their quality of life in a big way. This is the first thing I recommend.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show indeed. Welcome back. It is Expresso on S3 and heading back to Varsity without the hassle. Well, we are making sure you are sorted because Woolworths is keeping it quick and easy with key kitchen essentials and storage solutions that will change your kitchen game. And here to help transform your dorms with game-changing gadgets is Chef Clem. You know what, Chef Clem, when you are in a dorm like I was with my first year, I chose not to eat at res and cook my own food. So your cupboard space, which is also for your clothing, needs to become space for your food, and you want to be as savvy as possible. So talk me through some of these game-changing gadgets available from Woolworths for Varsity.
Right, so we touched on this a little earlier in the year, but we've upped our game. So let's start right where you are. I'm telling you, the instant air fryer is what you need. Talking about cooking in your dorm, It does everything. It bakes, it grills, it cooking from frozen. There's nothing better that does it than an instant air fryer.
And you don't need a toaster. I mean, the other day I put bagels in my air fryer just on a short amount, and it came out so crispy. Came out perfect.
It's the one, I'm telling you. And the fact that it's so compact takes up like a little space. And it's also pretty. That's the thing. You don't want to have a giant thing that looks not pretty in your dorm room. It looks pretty.
It looks
I
pretty.
love that.
It's so functional, and you can do so many different things with this. So air fryer, top of the list.
Then, talking about load shedding, if you have a little tiny gas burner, you got the gas burner, now you need pans. Don't get the giant big pans. Get the two-pan set. Non-stick is what you absolutely need. The little one for when it's just breakfast. The bigger one where you're making like a shakshuka or you're making something a little bigger for dinner. I'm telling you, non-stick is a game changer. Do not get anything else besides non-stick.
Because remember, you are essentially potentially cooking for one, cooking for two. You don't need the big things that you have when you cook for 4 or more.
Right, absolutely. Then, let's go over to the surface wipes. I cannot talk about these enough. It's how you transform your home and give it that spa vibe. It smells amazing. Actually, Zoe, you're gonna take that home. You're gonna take that one home. I keep one in the car as well.
You did say it is amazing.
I've got the jasmine and black pepper one.
Smells good.
So good. Stain removing, not stain remover, but like cleaning your surfaces. And just the way it brightens the scent in your home. Over to stain remover. Now, true story. A few weeks ago, we were in the kitchen. Graham's about to go live, and he's eating something, and he spilt on his shirt. True story. I was like, Graham, I got you. I ran to my car, pulled out the stain removers. 19.99, okay?
And you can keep this in your bag.
Keep it in your bag, keep it in your car, keep it in your pocket, keep it everywhere. I kid you not, we should do like an infomercial where I should like make a little stain and remove it in front of your eyes. It does remove stains in front of your eyes and it dries so quickly. It's so good. It's so good.
Super handy. I love that it's also not too pricey. Just keep it in your handbag.
$19.99. Buy it now and then just buy it now. Okay,
Chef Tim, I'm not in Varsity anymore, but I'm obsessed with clear storage containers, especially the ones that are stackable.
It's the era of stackable containers and people organizing their home.
Dreams.
Organizing their home, organizing their cupboard. If you're in a dorm, it's like, this is a must. Also, I'm thinking, and I said this before, not only for food stuff, but like, do you have a first aid kit in your dorm room? Accidents happen when you least expect them.
True.
Be prepared. I'm telling you, get the first aid kit and keep it in there. Also, you'll always know where it is. You don't just scramble looking for plasters or for anything like a disinfectant. It's right there. Another thing, missing socks or socks. It sounds silly, but keep socks in like one area and you never look for them. Use it for like, your clothes as well. It works. And of course, food.
And if you want to be super lazy like I was, just always buy the same socks. Then you don't have to try find matching pairs that are the same.
True. I'm like quite specific because Willie sells the socks that say left on the left side, right on the right side. And I will not leave home without having the left and the right. I don't swap like that. I don't. Okay, then. Let's talk about the fact that you're going to be studying a lot. It's reality. You do need a coffee supply and need to be able to prepare proper, decent coffee. For that, get a French press. They're compact. They do the job. They're absolutely amazing. I even use this to froth the milk as well. Get a French press. It's going to change the game completely when it comes to coffee making.
Do you froth the milk hot or cold? Which
I do cold.
Better? Okay.
I do cold. But you could totally do hot as well. Then let's go to the kettle. Why does it seem like it's an obvious thing, but people often forget to get a kettle? And another thing is, don't get a corded kettle. It has to be cordless. Yeah, you don't want to be tied down to like one little half-a-meter section of just coffee producing. No.
Yes, you're going to be living with people you're going to become friends with. You go to each other's rooms. One brings the kettle, other one brings the rusks, the other one has the mugs, and you have a little tea party.
There we go. But you'll always have your own mug, which is clearly identifiable, which is important. You don't want to be losing mugs and then be drinking out of a random mug. Have your signature mug. As of 9 o'clock today, I will be
off duty.
Get the individual mugs, the two-tone mugs with a little detail on it that you know it's yours. You're now ready to take on the world.
Like, I'm not even in Varsity, but I want to go get myself more of these clear stackable containers. Well, listen, excuse me, from a kettle to get you through those late night studying, to also some storage solutions that are freezer, microwave, and even oven safe. Level up your kitchen game with Woolworths, and you can shop the Back to Varsity kitchen essentials in-store, online, and on the Woolies app.
now that you've got all of those beautiful kitchen essentials that you're going to be putting all over your kitchen, let's put them to good use with a mouth-watering recipe.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic.
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.
Speaking about timeless taste, butter chicken, one of the most comforting classics. But today we're leveling things up with our street food themed and combining a little classic jaffle with a creamy butter chicken filling. So enter our mouth-watering butter chicken jaffles, a flavorful spin that'll hug you from the inside out and have everyone coming back for more. Look at that finished product. Ewan's already busy. He's chopped up our chicken breast, or at least one of them. You're gonna be making the butter chicken part of it, and I'll be jaffling it up.
You'll be jaffling it up?
Indeed.
Did we just make that a verb?
Eh?
I like it. We made it a verb.
This is what we do, man. It's originality, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, jaffles is like the best thing.
Right?
Yeah, since toast
Convenient.
bread.
Since toasted bread. Aren't they toasted bread, bro? Just like in a different form.
It's not the same.
Not quite the
It's
same,
not
right?
the same because it's round and it's toasted. Yeah. So
Okay.
listen, it's actually such an awesome recipe using the Clover Crush dairy snack. Cutting up the chicken into little blocks. This we can do.
That's very easy. That's the easy part, yeah.
And here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine our Clover Crush dairy snack. Kom, maak oop, waar maak jy oop?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's not
Chill,
so
chill.
easy.
Chill,
that part,
chill.
right?
Yeah, that's
Are you
fine.
good? You got it?
Yep, got it.
Okay, good. While you do that, of course, our Clover Classic Dairy Snack is deliciously smooth and creamy. It's a dairy snack, and it perfectly pairs with flavorful spices in the butter chicken filling, and it makes a big batch because these jaffles are great for school and for work as well. So do ensure that you chop up at least like 4 chicken breasts and make it double the size of what we're making.
Want to make for your mates, you know, go full on.
For the weekend
So I've
as
got
well.
some garam masala that's going to go in with our Clover Crush. I've got some cumin. I've got some paprika.
Lovely stuff.
All right, and some salt and pepper.
Beautiful.
Now this is the marinade. And what we're going to do is, so you want to essentially kind of marinate this for about 20 minutes.
Okay, so do it before you actually get the pans out, because, the pan issues. Doing the things.
It's hot, bro. It's hot. Okay, cool. So that is done.
And that's also going to make sure that that breast has extra moisture.
That's right. And creaminess and smoothness.
It'll be very, very juicy with our Clover Classic dairy snack.
So that's done. It's sitting.
Okay.
And now for this. So you can either use oil or butter.
Okay.
I'm going to go for butter this morning if you want to pass me there.
But this is my...
Just a little.
It's my butter for
Just
the...
a little. I won't use everything.
You sure?
I won't use everything.
Okay.
Because, I mean, butter just always going to add to the creaminess.
I feel like I won't use everything and then you use like half of it. Okay, just that.
Look at me. That's all. That's all I need, bro. You can have the rest.
What about the oil that's there for it?
Because I want to use butter.
Okay.
So first we're going to just kind of sweat the onions.
These onions are sweating at a very high temperature.
They're very high. Very, very high. Let's turn this down a little bit.
There we go.
Okay. There we go. No, that's the wrong one. Go.
Okay, yours is that one. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop mine a little bit higher because I'm gonna
do that. There we go.
So okay, so you sweat them out?
Sweated.
Okay, so wait, why butter instead of oil?
I like butter because it gives a bit of a different taste.
Okay.
Like I said, just a creamier, kind of like a. Yes, I am growing onions everywhere.
Onions are everywhere. They're sweating, jumping out of the sweat.
We love it, bro.
Eh?
Some tomato paste. And whenever you use tomato paste, right?
You got to add
to use a little bit of sugar as well.
Okay.
Then we have some garlic.
That you're going to add to that?
Some garlic, chili, and ginger.
Oh!
I'm going to add a little bit of
cocktail. I'm stepping away from this. You just added chili to like a very... Are you surviving this?
I am surviving. Really.
How are your lungs?
Just don't smell whatever's going on.
I was about to say, how are your lungs right now?
My man.
That's looking good, though.
That is looking good. So the reason why I'm putting a little bit of water is because of the garlic. You don't want to have it to burn. You know, the minute you burn garlic, it becomes bitter. So just a little bit. So that smells good as is already. Come on. All right.
Okay, I can deal with that. That's nice.
Okay. So this has now been 20 minutes.
No, what you've been watching is a time lapse happening in front of your very eyes.
There we go. And now we're just going to cook this up. So this is pretty much it. How easy was that?
Very easy, and the end product you'll come out with is something like this.
And now for the jaffle part, Mike.
Indeed, that's the easy part for me. So I'm going to take some of our beautiful butter chicken filling, and I'm going to place it right here in the middle of our bread. I'm going to just add a bit more because we worked so hard to make it. Okay, and then you're going to close up the sandwich. Okay, and then you're going to butter it up. Like this.
On the outside.
On the outside,
See,
exactly.
because you want that kind of golden crisp.
Aha.
That's what you're looking for.
Wow,
I'll open the jaffle maker.
Thank you, sir. Get that butter on it.
And look
and
at that.
I'll
This is
place it on the
handiest
one,
thing ever.
right? I'll place it on the one side and then I'll butter up the other side.
Sounds like a plan. If you want to get the recipe, very, very easy on our website. There's lots of stuff there, expressoshow.com. And then you can make your own jaffles.
Here we go. Of course, make more than one, because like I said, people will be coming back for more.
You were worried about the butter.
Yeah, I was seriously worried about it.
No.
So you go close it up.
And then we close it up.
This is the important part. While you close it up.
There we go.
Make sure that it's nice and tight so that that filling stays inside. And then you're going to use your
sharp knife just to cut it around the edges.
It actually does kind of do the cutting for you. It's more like moving it around. Look at that. And then bada bing, bada boom.
Butter jaffle.
Butter jaffle. There we go. And then onto,
boom, just like that.
Balance, balance, boom.
That's going to heat up. I think about 2 minutes. You'll be done. 30 seconds. Keep turning it until it's nice and golden brown. You mean you're not wasting anything, Rob?
No.
I like that.
Okay, check out this recap on how to make it.
Made with love by Clover.
see, Mrs. I make the pots to be done. Famous for shisanyama and shisayo. One touch here, one touch there. Fast food and even faster payments. Everybody wins Guamama C. I mean, come on, man.
I am such a champ right now.
This summer, we are not just players. We are all champions. Unlock your profits with a quicker pause and qualify for a cash advance. Further together. Vodacom.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Hey, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's a Wednesday morning. Of course, we're hanging out with the Good Hope FM crew. And when guests come to the show, we make sure they're fed. They're delighted. We didn't make all this food for nothing. So I'm bringing them something to eat.
Rose as a chef.
Are you a man of many tastes?
That's amazing.
Natalie's busy with the news. That's why we're kind of live. Are you going to do something now?
Provincial Education MEC David Mania says many taxi association members are threatening and harassing contracted drivers to prevent them from using the roads. Mania says it's
as well. The feet. No. South Africa wants to see. No, turn the camera to eat. Yes, how's the feet? Good.
It's alive. Alive.
Natalie's done with her news. It's time for our news right now. Natalie, come eat the feet.
Oh, thank you, Katlego. Well, it is 8 o'clock. Let's take a final look at your morning headlines. The mayor of Mbombela municipality in Mpumalanga has warned residents living in low-lying areas to leave their homes because of the danger of more flooding. Heavy rain in recent days has led to flooding in large parts of the province. Mayor Sibongile Makushe says pedestrian bridges, houses and roads in 20 wards in Mbombela were damaged by heavy rainfalls. Makushe says there is temporary accommodation available for those living in low-lying areas, especially residents in Tekwane, Elandshoek and Shangan areas. Now, the emergency number for Mbombela municipality is 013-753-3331. More news in our weather report. And staying with local news, murdered music star AKA, whose full name was Kiernan Jared Forbes, will be laid to rest in Johannesburg on Saturday. The Forbes family says a funeral service will be held on Friday at the Sandton Convention Centre, after which a private provincial burial will take place on Saturday. AKA was shot and killed outside a popular restaurant in Durban on Friday evening. The Forbes family thanked South Africans for their support. They say the funeral service on Friday is an opportunity for everyone to celebrate the artist's life. Now, moving to news abroad, people in Nigeria have taken to sleeping outside banks. They wish to be among the first in line to obtain notes from cash machines once they're loaded in the morning. A lack of newly designed Naira notes has led to a growing anxiety among those desperate to lay hands on their money in a country where 40% of the population don't have bank accounts. Nigerians were told last October that the old notes were being replaced with new ones, and they were encouraged to deposit any cash savings in banks. And staying with news abroad, the Kremlin in Moscow says the US-led NATO alliance is increasingly showing its hostility towards Russia. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov says NATO proves its increasing involvement in the conflict in Ukraine every day and is doing its best to consolidate this position. Supplying weapons to Ukraine is prolonging the war and increasing the possibility that the conflict could worsen. Western countries and the government in Kiev stated earlier that Ukraine urgently needs to be supported with advanced weaponry to defend itself against Russia's attacks. And bringing it back home, the Karoo Donkey Sanctuary at Plettenberg Bay has become Africa's first equine sanctuary to be certified by the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. Certification means that the Donkey Sanctuary is providing humane care for all animals in its care, and the public and donors recognize it as an exceptional animal rescue organization. Tracy Hansen, the Global Federation's program director based in the US, said the sanctuary was also making a huge impact regarding donkey rescue elsewhere in Africa by exposing the gruesome donkey skins trade to China, ensuring the closure of Africa's largest donkey slaughterhouse, and helping to impose a ban on the skins trade in Tanzania. To date, it has provided a safe haven to some 300 donkeys and 50+ rescued horses, granting them the freedom to live out the rest of their lives in peace and sanctuary. It's also an oasis to other rescued farm animals, including pigs, goats, sheep, ducks, peacocks, turkeys, and geese. Well, on that note, that's where I leave your morning headlines. Let's take a final look at your sport.
Thank you very much, Zoe. Well, there was lots of action out last night as the UEFA Champions League returned with a bang and Bayern Munich snatched a 1-0 first leg lead over PSG. Simultaneously, Milan secured a 1-0 first leg lead of their own against Tottenham Hotspur. Now, Bayern Munich took the lead in Paris just after the half-time break with Kingsley Coman slotting home. The hosts thought they had levelled matters in the dying stages, only for VAR to rule out Kylian Mbappe's strike. Now, in Milan, it was a 7th-minute goal from Brahim Diaz that separated the two sides. Now, the final ball was consistently missing for Spurs as they tried to get back into the game, but will now have to head back to North London, trailing their Italian opponent. Now, meanwhile, defending champions Australia took a step closer to the semi-finals of the Women's T20 World Cup with an 8-wicket win over Bangladesh. Chasing 108 in Gqeberha, they won with 10 balls to spare, with captain Meg Lanning hitting an unbeaten 48 after opener Alyssa Healy made 37. Bangladesh made 107 for 7, with Nigar Sultana Jyoti scoring 57, while the returning Georgia Wareham claimed 3 for 20. Australia now go top of Group 1, while Bangladesh sit 4th after 2 losses. And very unfortunate news, even though South Africa have qualified for the FIH Hockey Men's Pro League, the South African Hockey Association has decided to not join for the 2023 and 2024 season. SA had qualified for the competition by winning the Nations Cup in Potchefstroom last year. And in a statement posted on the FIH website, the South African Hockey Association says it will, however, look to join the league at some point in the future should their men's or women's teams qualify. SA will now be replaced by Ireland. And finally, in Formula One news, Ferrari unveiled their SF23 car for the upcoming Formula One season at their Maranello headquarters, with the Scuderia gunning for Red Bull and world champion Max Verstappen. Now, the iconic Italian outfit finished second in the Drivers' and Constructors' Championships last time out after an error-strewn campaign, way behind Red Bull, whose top driver Verstappen comfortably retained his title. Now, a Ferrari driver hasn't won the championship since way back in 2007 with Kimi Räikkönen, and their most recent Constructors' title came the following year. Well, that's it from the world of sport, but let's keep things on the road and get you ready for work as we take a look at the traffic with Ewan.
Thank you so much, Kat. Yep, well, the traffic is building out there. Let's quickly give you a quick roundup. Starting off in Randburg, Johannesburg, there's been an accident on the N14 highway at Beyers-Naudé. There's heavy congestion from Krugersdorp to Pretoria. Then in Randburg, Johannesburg, there's congestion on the N1 northbound at Malibongwe Drive. There's slow-moving traffic. Please be patient in the area as well. In Roodepoort, Johannesburg, there are roadworks on the N1 northbound after William Nicol Drive. The left lane has been affected, and you can expect some heavy delays. And in Somerset West in Cape Town, there's been an accident on the N2 outbound at Victoria Road. You can expect delays in the area as well. Please be safe on the roads this morning, South Africa. Buckle up and reach your destination safely. Right now, let's quickly take a last look at your weather update. Now, the South African Weather Service forecasts that the current heavy rainfall in parts of the country will persist. The government yesterday declared a national state of disaster after receiving multiple reports of flooded homes, vehicles washed away, as well as overflowing dams and sewage facilities in many parts of the country. The floods have affected parts of Mpumalanga, the Eastern Cape, Gauteng, KwaZulu-Natal, Limpopo, and the Northern Cape and Northwest as well. Forecaster Lehlonolo Tobela explained that the La Nina season was responsible for the above normal rainfall in most parts of the summer rainfall areas. Meanwhile, the Weather Service has issued an orange level 5 warning for disruptive rainfall over the eastern parts of Northwest and the Free State, and a yellow level 2 warning for disruptive rainfall over the central parts of Northwest, the Free State and southern Gauteng. Of the eastern parts of the Eastern Cape, severe thunderstorms can also be expected. So So please take care if you are in a high rainfall area as well. Now, for our final sunrise updates this morning, we have Diane from Pietermaritzburg. Good morning, Diane. Sent a beautiful image from a home of this pastel skies whilst enjoying some hot chocolate. Now, that is the perfect way to start your day. Thank you very much for sharing. Nikki Haywood in KZN shared this orange-inspired shot, also gorgeous, from nature-filled greens to glorious skies. Absolutely beautiful. Tanya Hall, good morning, Tanya, in Westville, captured this moment when waking up and just couldn't resist but sharing. How beautiful is this? Thank you very much for sharing. And last up, we have Tanya Lee from Woodlands, Pietermaritzburg, showing off how wonderful the morning is going. Absolutely to be a beautiful day. How can your day start wrong with a sunrise like that? Appreciate all the pictures. Continue sharing those sunrise views with us on our WhatsApp line 063 40 888 63. Let's quickly take now a last look at your temperatures, starting off with Polokwane on 17, rising to a maximum of 26 degrees. Mobela on 19 and 27. Pretoria 17, 28. Johannesburg on 16 and a mild maximum of 24 degrees. Mahikeng 18 and a nice and warm 28 degrees. Klerksdorp 18, 26. Kimberley starting off on 18 this morning, rising to a maximum of 30. Then Bloemfontein 17, 27. We are looking at Richards Bay next, 24 degrees with a maximum hot 33 degrees. Pietermaritzburg 19, 30. Durban 23 and a maximum of 30 as well. Mthatha 19, 29. East London on 20 minimum, reaching a mild maximum of 24. Cradock 17, 32. Gqeberha on 19 and a maximum of a cool 22. George 18, 23. Cape Town this morning 19, reaching a maximum of 24 degrees. Worcester 17, 30. Sutherland on a cold 12 this morning, warming up to 29 degrees. And lastly, Uppington on 19 and an absolute scorcher in Uppington today with a maximum of 37 degrees. That's a wrap for your weather on this Wednesday morning on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Stick around, lots more to come. We have Tay and Oudendal with some more music on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and we're still hanging out with the new look and feel of the Good Hope FM breakfast team. Stick around.
Oh, baie dankie, Strydom. Well, listen, don't go anywhere. It's Wednesday, which means we're going to be going back into the kitchen for some more culinary hotline. And then, yes, Ewan said it, we have Ty and Oudendal ready for another performance. Just making sure he is ready for his close-up. So stay tuned to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. He'll be bringing you more fantastic tunes to kickstart your Wednesday.
Hey, what's that?
This is Octofx, a new accessible platform to trade Forex on global markets.
Cool. What's a Forex?
It's short for foreign exchange, trading currencies.
Buy low, sell high. Score points, right?
Exactly.
What's leverage?
It's like you got cool friends. They vouch for you, and you can trade it big.
Precisely.
So basically, it's an app where you learn and trade, and it's safe, and it looks good.
That about sums it up here. Octofx, trading made clear.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, South Africa, to the third installment of the Culinary Hotline. Bling! Ting, ting, ting! Okay, so we've had a lot of fun this morning, and we visited your favorite hotspots for the ultimate masala steak sandwiches. And I hope the presenters have been paying attention this morning, because now the challenge is up to them. Ewan,
The thing is with the
Zoe.
masala sandwich like this is you just gooi on as much as you can.
You know what? If you think so, do it. The crowd is going to judge you in the end.
Okay.
And we might send you off the island if they're not... No one gets sent off the island. Everybody's on this island. Ewan and Zoe, what I need from you is to build your ultimate masala steak sandwich, and then at the end to name it. Let me talk you through the ingredients. We've got sriracha sauce, onions, tomatoes, lettuce, chutney, because, hey, you gotta have chutney.
Okay.
The fried egg, the masala steak, the chips we've seasoned for you. We've got the cheese, we've got the untoasted bread, the toasted bread. This is chili oil.
I thought so.
Wasn't sure. I was smelling it.
Yeah.
There we go. And this is vinegar.
Okay.
Hey, easy, just not for shots. It's for vinegar. I'm gonna give you guys all the time in the world.
Really?
Put this together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we start?
We're gonna. Yes, you can start. And while you start, official 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
Go.
While you're busy building, we are gonna judge you on creativity. We are gonna judge you on overall taste and appearance.
Okay.
And while you're busy with that, we have a voice note from Gabby. Gabby has something to say.
Good morning, Expresso. My favorite sandwich would have to be chicken mayo, bacon, cheese, and pepperdews.
Chicken, mayo,
amazing,
cheese.
toasted.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That is, that's always a winner. I feel like chicken mayo is always a winner. And then you've gone and you added the cheese and the pepperdews, a little bit of that twang. Gabby, I love your suggestion. I hope that you're all watching, Gabby, because maybe you can give us some feedback of what you think about the sandwiches happening right now. Zoe's gone for a generous...
Can I take you through? You didn't give me butter, so I'm using my sauce as a base.
That was a curveball. And you've done...
a curveball, and I like to mix my sauces, so we're going for a spicy... spicy chutney.
I like it. We're going to move over to you and straight on.
My brew.
Strategy.
I'm starting basic.
Okay.
Okay, but it's gonna build from there. Because you never know what you're gonna get with the masala steak.
I like it. In your sequence of order, you've gone cheese,
I've got
tomato.
tomato sauce, cheese. I've got the chili, the steak, and then I've got some. What else I've got? There's some lettuce, and then I've got another piece of bread with chutney.
Yes. Okay.
Which I'm gonna layer again.
So I see
chutney.
Ewan's gone for 3 slices. So you're gonna do like a bit of like a stack, like a Dagwood.
Yes,
I like that.
I'm
Zoe,
gonna go Dagwood
I'm also
vibes.
adding, but I'm making sure my bread is super saucy.
Zoe has also sliced her steak. What's the reason for that?
Just to make it biteable, you know. Sometimes this is a lady sandwich. Like
Okay.
It's so often ladies stay away from these big sandwiches, especially if you're going on a date, because you take a bite and then the whole piece of meat comes out. So I'm just looking out for the girl.
Got you. South Africa, would you recommend a masala steak sandwich as a first date dish?
Yes.
I don't know. I kind of feel like people often say don't have ribs or food that gets messy on a first date, but I feel like you should. I feel like you can tell a lot by a person about how they eat messy food. Let me know. What do you think? Okay, Ewan's gone for some extra onion. That height is building. If this whole competition is based on height, Ewan's already in the lead.
Is he already in the lead?
He's already in the lead. But Zoe's got other strategy happening. She's gone for the aesthetic, keep everything in order, in line. She's thinking about your outfits.
I'm thinking about everything here, keeping it neat, keeping it tidy, keeping it clean.
Some chili oil went down.
Some chili oil went down.
My goodness, my goodness. Okay,
How much time do we have left?
the people up in the control room have dubbed your sandwich already, Zoe. Can I tell you what they've called it?
What have they called it?
They've called it the Sturvy Masala Steak Sandwich.
Oh, yes, I'll take that name. It's fine. I'll own it.
That is pew pew. But no. Zoe's. She's gonna make sure that this is a proper masala steak sandwich. I also do like a strategy that you win with having the chips on the side. Generosity.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely. And then just for show, we're gonna do this.
Yes. Zoe, I must agree. I think there is something happening here with the way you've kept everything in line.
Why would you want to keep a masala steak in line?
I'm thinking about if you're driving and you want to munch into while you're driving.
When you're driving.
You don't?
You stop off.
Okay, you stop
and
off.
You chill and you look at the view.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
I'm done, dude. I'm done.
Okay, let's have a quick look at this.
I'm done, bro.
This is higher than Carl Wasty, South Africa. This is.
Wait, hang on. This is the Yui Powerhouse.
The Yui Powerhouse.
I like that.
Please don't tell Carl I said that when you see him later. I love that man.
You know.
Okay, the Yui Powerhouse is looking amazing. Have you sliced it? No, you're keeping it. You're keeping it. You keep it. No.
Normally I would eat it as is.
Okay, then keep it as is.
But I feel that there's a lot of hungry eyes around, so I might be sharing. Yeah.
Okay.
I need a big knife, dude. I can't do it with. Do you have a big knife for me?
We will find you a big knife. We will find it. We'll find it. We'll find it. Okay, Zoe has gone for a slice.
Powerhouse.
You can't have powerhouse. I said that.
That's a roof. It's a house.
The roof is on
fire.
Okay, Zoe's looking amazing. So Africa, let's have a judge. While we're bringing you in a knife.
I need a knife.
While we're doing that, bring in the knife. Bring in the knife. Here we go. We got our sound guy Lazarus coming in with the knife. Thank you, Lazzy.
Thank you very much.
While Ewan's busy doing that, let's have a look at Zoe's, the brown down powerhouse. I mean, yes. It looks beautiful. Everything's in order. Everything's beautiful. I can see the layers.
Everything's there, and it's super saucy. It was all about the sauce, but also bringing in that tanginess from the vinegar and with a little bit of a chili oil.
I don't know what happened.
And then just finish it off with a little bit of salt.
Chef's kiss. Okay, instead of it just big chow, and I get a oh yeah from the crowd. If you're going for Zoe Brown sandwich, oh yeah.
Look,
all right.
On this end, we have mess. We have a bunch of things happening. Things are falling all over, but this is what you eat. You eat with your hands. You eat and you go and you just dig in.
You do. Remind South Africa, what is the sandwich called again?
The Yui Powerhouse.
The Yui Powerhouse. Can I get a big oh yeah for the Yui Powerhouse?
Okay, I get what...
Oh. Wow. I think we need to do that. We need to do it again. Okay, can I hear it for Zoe Brown sandwich? Oh yeah. Can I get it?
Ladies are here.
Can I get it for Ewan sandwich?
I'm done.
The undisputed world champion masala steak sandwich builder, Zoe Brown.
Congratulations, Zoe.
And as your prize, you win these flowers.
Aww,
thank you, Zoe Brown.
I think I'm allowed to take set flowers home.
There you go.
Baby.
Just so you know, there's no such thing as a bad masala steak. That is still epic. That's amazing. Everybody's a winner. You win.
I needed newspaper to wrap it in, you see.
We'll get you. We'll get that sorted for you. Well done to both of you. Both done an amazing job. And thank you to our locations that we visited last week, to MSR Cafe and to Marianne's Cafe. Absolutely amazing. They were both delicious. I think we've had an epic masala steak day today.
I think so.
We did.
South Africa's hungry.
South Africa's hungry.
I can tell you that much.
Yes, we're back again next week with more Culinary Hotline. Please let us know what you want to see on the channel. And also, if you want to see another foodie tour, let us know what we should tour next. What do you think? Yes.
Please invite me along on the next foodie tour.
Done.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's a Wednesday. Hope you've had fun with us for the past 2.5 hours as we enter the last 30 minutes of your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Yeah.
And not long to go because, I mean, not that long ago, just last week, I got to go on an adventure and we also had our dearest Jamie Lee and Tabiso have the chance to take the new Isuzu MUX out for a full day of adventures and some sightseeing around Cape Town.
Yeah, man. Oh, and they also got the chance to make a few pit stops along the way for some yummy food, and our FOMO was seriously real. But luckily, you get to tag along. Take a look.
My friend, what a busy morning filming the show. My mood is on an all-time high right now.
Yeah.
You know what I say? I say, let's go to town, pick up my son, grab a bite to eat, and then explore the beautiful views of the mother city.
I've got to correct you, it's our son, because, you know, Luca's just as much my boy as he is yours. But today's your lucky day as well, because we're going to be zooting around town in style. I've got the new Isuzu MUX SUV, girl. We're going to be brave, we're going to be bold around town. You ready?
I am ready.
So, Jamie, here is the big boy I was telling you about. How are you liking it so far?
I am loving it. It is so beautiful, so sophisticated.
Right.
Can we just talk about the interior firstly,
Yes,
but also
queen.
that chocolate metallic color?
You know what, Jamie? It is the futuristic nature of the design for me. Isuzu have totally outdone themselves with this one. I mean, the ergonomics, the fact that all of the dials, look at this here. It looks like you are in some sort of spaceship. I love it.
Definitely. I don't think I've ever felt more safe. Luca, are you excited to spend the day with Uncle Tabsy and I? Where do you want to go to? Aquarium. Well, Tabsy, you heard the kid. Let's go to the aquarium.
Let's go.
As a mother, the Isuzu MUX makes me feel so calm knowing my child is safe and secured while driving.
I don't know who's more excited about being at the aquarium, me or Luca. I mean, it's quite something, right? But the penguins are here. They're ready to welcome us. I mean, I saw them waving, looking at me and Luca and Jamie. Yes, all in the mix. And then the sharks. Wow, the highlight of my day.
And the great thing about the aquarium is that Luca really gets to explore, touch things, feel and see the fish. And so it really is the highlight of his day, I'm sure. We've all had a great time. Luca is going to have some nap time now, and it has been a great morning so far, but it's on to the next adventure. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Jamie, how smooth is this ride? I mean, it feels so comfy for you as well, right?
So amazing. I feel like I'm on a holiday. All I need to do is sit back, relax, enjoy the drive. And also, it's a beautiful day in the mother city. The prom is looking amazing. You know what? I actually wanted to be shady about your driving, but you have improved so much. But I think we owe it all to this beautiful Isuzu MUX. It's smooth, the speed, the agility. And you look so sexy behind it, my friend.
Ne?
You deserve one of these.
Just basically say, Uncle Tabsy, take the wheel.
That's what I'm saying. Uncle Tabsy, take the wheel.
But it is such a beautiful day, Jamie Lee Domberg, and now I'm taking you out for some ice cream. Hey, guys.
Hey, let's...
Wow.
Uncle Tabsy, so many flavors to try from, but I'm going to stick with mine. I'm going to go for the chocolate. What about you?
You know what? My mind is going like this. It's going like this. But I'm going to have the lemongrass strawberry, please, in a cup. Thank you.
Same. Make it two.
You really are loving that ice cream, aren't you?
I'm living my best life. This ice cream from the creamery is amazing.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let's take advantage of this beautiful day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do what?
You know what? We have the Isuzu MUX 7-seater. I think we need to fetch someone to fill the ride with us.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Who do you have in mind? Because Luca's gone now.
I'm just a person. You know Robin Jade Carolus?
My girl.
She's the hype girl.
Robina.
Hey!
That's the girl you want on a ride any day, any time, any moment. She's on time. Okay, Robin, baby girl, you're probably wondering why you are the friend that we picked for this, but you know you bring the vibes, Moss.
I put the raw in road trip.
Yeah!
It's so spacious and that screen is so big. I can see everything from here.
I must say, the screen is giving me all of the life. The infotainment system, they've really gone all out with this one because all of the dials are literally here. So you could be driving and still be able to control it with so much ease.
Guys, do you know the song, We Own the Future?
Isn't that the song by youngster CPT, Jules from Good Luck, Msaki and Shikana?
All of South Africa's top artists
Yes.
doing it for the UCT Online High School, really to inspire the youth. Okay, I'm about to play it. Ready? Go.
Come on, youngster. Oh, guys, we've got to talk about the sound system here. I mean, listen, it's like we are at a festival. It sounds so good. But you know what else I like? Is that I can control everything off the steering wheel. The dials for the volume here, I can change the song. I can do voice command. It's all nicely laid out. Isuzu, thank you.
Oh, guys, all the singing has made me hungry. Who is ready for some fish and chips at Hout Bay?
You don't have to ask twice.
Next stop, Hout Bay, baby.
Okay. Guys, we've turned the heat all the way up. It's time to cool us off. How's that? And here we go.
Guys, let's be honest. You can travel all over South Africa, but nothing beats some snook right here on the harbour in Hout Bay. You have the view of Chapman's Peak, the seagulls, the cannons. What more could you ask for?
There's really nothing better than this. View is to die for. And the fact that this is in our backyard. Come on, guys. It's beautiful. Can you imagine?
The only thing better than the view is the snook. How's yours? Yeah, delicious. It is the best thing I had, besides the two of you. Aww.
I love that this is an authentic taste of Cape Town, but we didn't have to drive far for it. And even if we did have to drive far, I mean, I'd be up for it because Isuzu MUX SUV, thank you. Ladies, here we are, the end of the day. That last bit, the fish and chips, was so delish. But the highlight, driving around Cape Town in this Isuzu MUX was really stunning. But the highlight has to be, look at the aquarium, starfish of my day, honestly, eh?
Oh man, I'm feeling so content. These seats are also making it so difficult for me to get out right now. I'm going to sit back, relax, and just enjoy the scene.
We're not stepping out.
Oh, no. Just take it away.
I'm not arguing. Yes, I'm here with you. Okay, Robs, good. Let's do that. There is something about the evening time that is so beautiful, so tranquil, and so inviting. But the similarity between that and this car is that they both want you to be a part of the experience and to absorb all of the beauty that comes with it. The Isuzu MUX and the evening time, a marriage of perfect sense, and I love it. Time for us to cruise into the sunset. Ooh.
Oh, that's a huge amount of fun, hey?
Yeah, and I mean, a seven-seater. Can you imagine how many people you can fit into the car?
Wow. Wow.
South African style.
So if you're inspired... If you're inspired to plan your own road trip or your weekend getaway, then you're in luck because Isuzu are giving 5 lucky viewers the chance to win an epic travel and picnic hamper that includes a picnic set, a medical aid kit, a travel pillow, a cooler bag, and even wireless power bank as well. All the essentials for a road trip.
Oh, I'm looking forward to my next road trip. So to enter, tell us what your favorite feature of the new Isuzu MUX is and include that hashtag IsuzuMUX. Now you can enter by sharing your answer on the Expresso Facebook, Twitter or Instagram pages, and the competition will close tomorrow. So make sure you get those entries in before then. There are some T's and C's that can be found on our website, expressoshow.com.
Good luck.
As with any road trip, you need epic tunes. And this is why Tayan Odendaal is saam met ons vanoggend. He is hanging out, solo artist, and he is navigating the field in a big way. He's just released his debut single as well, called Perfume, which we're going to hear a little bit later on. Maar die man is here with his right-hand man, Jean-Pierre. Lovely to have you, man. How are you feeling? Early morning? You feeling warmed up already?
Yeah, no, I'm awake now, but like this morning driving here was crazy. I think we got up at like 4 o'clock, but I mean, so happy to be here. Very, very happy and excited.
Your first performance sounded incredible. If you've missed it, don't worry, because we've got 2 more performances from Tayan. I've got to ask you, from somebody that is familiar with a band setup and so forth, and we know that the music industry is notoriously difficult to navigate. Now going solo, what does it mean? I mean, you guys have been friends for many, many years. Yes. You mentioned earlier, since 3.
Yeah, 3 yeah.
What does it mean to have somebody like this by your side as well to try and navigate what this music industry is?
It's insane. Like, I'm so happy for him to have my back, and I'm having his, like, you know, being a solo artist, it can be daunting, and it is daunting at times, but knowing that he's got my back, it makes it so much better. And the challenges that we face is going to be there, but it's the way that you navigate them and just having fun. You just got to have fun and enjoy the journey of being a musician. Exactly, because always, yes, I'm a solo artist, but you always got people in your life that's supporting you, and that's there, and that's great. Listen, we can't wait for your next performance. You're doing a Sunny Days. That's the song's name. That's the track. Also something that you've written yourself. Yes, also everything I've written myself, yeah. So how's the music writing? I just got to quickly ask, is that one of your, would you say, top skills? Is this everything that you do it yourself? So, yes, I write myself, and JP writes with me. We would sit together and write, but it's a very difficult process for me. It's not like I write a song a week or a song a day. It's a very, like, you have to be vulnerable, you have to be honest. You kind of want to have, you want it to be a vibe, and you want it to, like, rhyme, for example, but it's very rewarding when you do get a song, you know, that sounds good and that you're confident in. Sure. You know what? I know that you kind of combine different genres of music as well, but in terms of your writing, what is it that you write about? What is your personal experiences? I think is where I'm focusing now, especially when you go through life, like especially hardships, and like you guys would notice a lot of the songs are about heartbreak or like relationships. Hey, because it lands, you know, we all go through it. Absolutely. So it's a way to just process those feelings and kind of get over it. All right, well, get into our feelings this morning on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Here's Tayan Odendaal with Sunny Days. Thank you.
Every day is just a sunny day as long as you look my way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Every day is just a sunny day as long as you look my way. Ooh, 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 yeah. Where you going, baby? Let's stay in here lazy. Leave the world behind. It can manage without us for a while, just a little while, yeah. Open up a bottle of wine, spend all our time and money, talk about how we gonna make some money, talk about how we gonna make it sunny. No, 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 love, I just need you, love. No, 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 love, I just need you, love. Every day is just a sunny day as long as you look my way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Every day is just a sunny day as long as you look my way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna put a smile on your face, yeah. I like the way you taste double bucket and lime, yeah. I smell of rosy flowers, yeah. And I could do this for hours, yeah. Smell of rosy flowers, yeah. And I could do this for hours, yeah. No, 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 love. Dreaming about a house on the hill, a balcony pool, and a garden that's filled with butterfly dreams. So much to see, I can't believe this could be me. Holding each other tight, and everything is gonna be alright. You'll be a top model, I'll be a pop star. Ramsey cooking dinners for us in our own kitchen, yeah. No, 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 love, I just need you, love. Woo! No, 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 love. Every day is just a sunny day as long as you look my way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. just need you, love. No, 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 love. And I just need you, love. Every day is just a sunny day as long as you look my way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Every day is just a sunny day as long as you look my way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna put a smile on your face, yeah. I like the way you taste double vodka and lime, yeah. The smell of rosy flowers, yeah. And I could do this for hours, yeah. The smell of rosy flowers, yeah. And I could do this for hours, yeah. No, 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 love.
Hey, come on. Dayan Winnendal joined by JP. Listen, as long as you go our way, it's going to be always a sunny day. Listen, the vocals are lekker. Dude, you are feeling it, sir. I can check it on the face, man. Very, very cool. Listen, Tayan's going to be back a little bit later on. We're finally going to hear that brand new debut single, Perfume, out a little bit that I played a part in. I'm very proud of that.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for being here, Tayan. Stick around. We'll be back.
Oh, you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. We are in the kitchen and we're going to jump just straight back into it. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso on S3. Now, the cost of living, it is really biting into everyone's pocket, but with a couple of small steps, you really can make big savings. For example, cook filling meals for your family using the Woolies exceptional quality everyday W list, case in point. Now, when you do that, you can also whip up a mild hake curry with flatbread and raita, or some corn cheese pup falafels. And the person to show us how to make this delicious meal is Chef Clem.
Like, one of my favorite hobbies is just going through.
I love looking at specials.
Yes. And do you also like circle the things you want?
Well, I'm well aware of prices, so for me, I know that this is a good coffee price.
Yes, you spoke about the Jacob's coffee.
139 rand. I bought one just last week, and now I'm quite upset.
There we go. Just get one now. Also, you know you're an adult when the 2-ply toilet paper is like at that price.
I know.
Just saying.
Big pack.
Just saying.
Buy it in bulk.
There we go. But the W everyday list is literally that. It's everyday prices, set at competitive prices, are not only Woolies branded items, but like South Africa's best loved brands. It's not, again, it's not a special. It's 365 days of saving. It's because Woolies knows you want to fill your trolley, and that's just how you're going to do it.
And you want to get the most bang for your buck. So we are cooking up something quite delicious. I feel like there are a lot of moving components to this recipe.
Because there's a lot that you can do with the ingredients of the W list, so we're going to make quite a bit. Starting off with our curry. So I've got onions that are just softening and browning. To that, I'm going to add... Actually, no. You can
I
do
add?
that.
Okay.
You can do that.
To the onions.
There we go. So we got some garlic and some ginger that can get added to the pan along with your curry spice. And you can feel it with your heart. You can decide how much curry spice you want to add.
Okay.
I've turned the heat...
What is a good feel? A spoon, tablespoon, teaspoon?
Tablespoon is always a good starting point, and you can kind of judge from there how much you want to go. This is a mild curry spice, so you're not going to be blowing anyone's head off.
Like that?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. And you're going to toast that for about a minute, and then you're going to add your tin tomatoes, and you're going to rinse the can out with about half a tin of water.
And then add that too.
You can add that.
Ooh.
What I've got in this pot is we've cooked some corn from the list, and then we've actually taken the kernels off the cob.
Okay.
We've kept that water because now it's been infused with that corny flavor. Add a bit of veggie stock, and we're going to add our White Star Super Maize Meal to the vibe, okay?
I love that we're reusing the water from the corn, because you know how often I've like, oh, I should be able to use this water for something else, because it's packed with flavor.
It is packed with flavor.
And nutrients.
So we're going to go in with the maize meal. We're going to give that a stir. So it's been infused with a lot of flavor. We're going to keep an eye on that.
Chef Clem, can I go ahead and add the tomatoes?
You can.
We're going for our peeled, diced tomatoes.
Also, I made a mistake. We should always be doing pop with the wooden spoon. There you go. Keep an eye on that. We're going to go in with a little bit of salt. It's going to come to a bubble, and that's going to start thickening, and it cooks in about 10 minutes.
Okay. What?
The spice getting you.
I'm getting the spices. Why do you need a wooden spoon?
Tradition.
Oh, it's a tradition, so it's not practicality.
No, absolutely. Actually, Kat taught me that. Kat told me you make pop.
Respect to the recipe.
Yes, Kat taught me when you make pop, you got to be using a wooden spoon. Put down the silicone spatula.
You said about half a tin.
Half a tin, here we go. And again, that's another way we're not wasting. We're getting every last little drop of that tomato sauce out.
And it's great for recycling, because then you get to clean your tin out.
That's right. Okay, so what you're going to end up with is your cooked pop, which is nice and stiff. Now we're going to shimmy over to your side.
Okay.
We're going to do like...
We can swap. I'll stay
yes, okay.
here and keep an eye on this.
I'm going to take all my ingredients with me.
I'll pass it to you.
Okay, nice. I'm over here now. I've got the pop that we cooked. To that, I'm going to add some cheese from the list, of course.
So basically, when this is done, we will have it like that?
Yes, once your pop has cooked. Cheese, coriander, parsley. That's going to go in. I'm going to mix that into...
Can I turn this off?
Mix at the moment. You can. And then I'm going to ask you just to... I'm going to actually pop the hake into the curry.
Ooh.
And it doesn't take long to cook. It's like less than 10 minutes. Hake cooks really quickly.
This is really getting my tummy rumbling. I'm so hungry.
I feel like the flavors we've cooked with today are absolutely amazing. And it's like bold, in your face, flavorsome.
And what a great base. I mean, we are adding some hake to this, but what a great base recipe to play around with making your own curry.
Absolutely. It's chicken. You can go veggie.
Can I submerge it in our sauce?
Submerge. Send it back into the flavoursome ocean. There we go. Then give this a mix. You're going to try and make little nice dough balls out of these. Basically falafel shape. That's what you want. Because these are pop falafels. Get your hands involved. I feel like this needs your hands. Once you shape them into balls, you're going to fry them in a little bit of oil. And it's quite a nice take on a falafel. It's a South African vibe on a falafel.
I love that. So I've covered this in sauce, but I feel like we need to unpack the W list even more.
Talk to me.
Chef Clem, what's your favorite thing about the W list for this stretch? I know it comes out every couple of weeks.
they get updated.
They refresh it quite often.
Yes, they do, and that's what I love about it as well. Like, you will see new items pop onto the list. Also, I'm going to pick from category. So, I mean, it goes from fresh food to your long life items to your home products. So, for me, I'm always going for the vegetables that are on the W list because I do the most with them. For long life, what would I say is my favorite on the long life? Let's actually go through let's see what's on that list.
I'll bring the list
There we go.
closer. So on our front page, we've got fresher for longer, for less. Food does not go to waste.
We can take a turn to... Actually,
so we've got the, how incredible is this? The combination deals for me is always so great.
Amazing.
So you can buy all three for $70. That is your squash, your potatoes, as well as your brown onions.
Sure thing. You can actually turn to where our recipe is. You can actually see what our recipe looks like. I think it's the next page.
I'm getting there.
So another thing is the shampoo that's always on the W list. Not for me, as you can see, but Meg does go through a lot of shampoo and conditioner. And that's always something we get from the W list. What's the other thing that I always love getting as well? Oh, the sugar, the brown sugar as well, the flour, the maize meal, because we use it a lot on the show as well.
Yes.
So I feel like we've gone through...
Great staples to have in the house.
Absolutely, yes. So the W list is absolutely my favorite. And the way you can find it in store is you'll actually see the little orange cube, and it'll actually be next to the item that's on the list. So it's easy to find as well.
Oh, fantastic. Well, listen, if you want to get your hands on this recipe, you can pick up one of these W list sheets, but also visit taste.co.za for everything that you need. Chef Clem, I feel like we're missing ingredients. Was this supposed to go into the curry?
You can add it now, so it still keeps a bit of that crunch.
Okay.
And the yellow peppers. And you want to keep the yellow peppers like sort of a bit crunchy, you want some texture in your dish.
Okay.
You could add it in the beginning if you want. Some kids don't like seeing their vegetables or taste or having that texture.
I like seeing and tasting them. I like texture.
Me too. So get that in the end, and then it retains its sweetness as well. So that's a dish. Hands messy full of pop right now, but basically you get an amazing curry. We've made a 2-ingredient flatbread, toasted that with our falafel pop balls, peanut sauce. Dinner is done and dusted.
You are sorted. Thank you, Chef Clem. This was an incredible many steps, but you know what? You get the gist of it. Visit taste.co.za for more.
Introducing the Everyday W List. It's everyday value on Woolies' exceptional quality items and your choice of well-known brands every single day. Shop the Everyday W List today.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beautiful people. Time to wrap up the show with our musical talent this morning, Tayan Oudendal, his brand new debut single called Perfume. Check him out on the socials. He's got big plans for it, even abroad. Make sure you stick around. Here we go, Tayan Oudendal, take it away with JP, Perfume.
To get to the heart of how you feel, all you need is love and a dish that no one cooks better than you. Made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.